God damn it, are you fucking with me?
Yes, do it!
Hey, bud, what's your problem?
O&A Party Rock!
Beyond AM, Beyond FM is XM Satellite Radio.
You dick!
You blew it!
Oh, those guys are back!
I don't care. I don't care. I honestly don't care.
I'm scared of you. I am protecting myself. I am scared of you. Please call the police.
And welcome to the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio.
You have your headphones on backwards?
Yeah.
Backwards.
And that fucks me up bad, so I had to switch it real fast. Good morning, Bill Burr.
Yeah, I made it.
BillBurr.com, everyone. Helping us out big time.
Absolutely.
I got a lot of shit yesterday on the internet about coming here late.
Did you?
Why?
Yeah.
Fans are a little
Yeah,
pissy, aren't they?
Oh, no, there was all funny shit. Set your alarm, jackass.
It was just funny because we were talking about
it. It was tough love.
Tough love. They
That's
just
right.
want you here on time.
It just made it funnier because we were talking about it the day before.
So pathetic.
And then the first chance you have to be late, you were late.
Dude, that's like going, my car's been running great lately.
Right, exactly. Next day.
Engine falls out.
Right.
I am one of those people, the jinx thing to me is just law. It's not something that might happen it is fucking law. You can't say shit. You can't say my car's running great or man, my driving record, I haven't been in an accident in so long or any shit like that.
The Jets look good this year.
Yeah, there you go.
Go down.
There's Vinny, the friggin' defensive test dummy. He's a mess. That's what it is, though. You can't say anything.
Hey, I don't like that you said that Vinny's a mess.
Why?
He's doing pretty well, considering.
Yeah,
he had a pretty good day Sunday.
Yeah, but that whole statement dies with considering.
Considering. He got sacked 5 times. It's not his fault, really.
Considering he's pushing 50.
Yeah.
That's right.
Considering.
And he's still breathing. I think he's doing a hell of a job.
How many turnovers?
I don't know. He got sacked, 5 times?
5 times. He had a couple of the Vinny
But he hung in there. I'm telling you. He wasn't bad at all.
Dude, can you imagine
We're
playing...
in a tough spot, the Jets, this year. So
Monday Night Football, the Jets, I guess, next week, huh?
Yeah, but can you imagine playing tackle football at fucking 32?
No.
Forget about 42.
Look at having a bob. I hurt my knee, man. I broke my knee, man.
Exactly.
You know, that's what happens when you enter your 30s and try to play with the big boys.
He's close to, 42?
Yeah.
Starting quarterback for the New York Jets. Hey, Wes, what's up?
What's up, man? I wanted to wish y'all happy Shoes Day.
Oh, that's right. It's Shoes Day.
It is indeed Shoes Day, according to what? The big G what is that? G-Rock?
I forgot their names already.
E-Rock? What?
I don't know.
No fucking clue, man.
I can't hear you. They're mumbling behind
the G-Rock radio, right?
Blast.
Lindsay and Lambert.
Yeah.
G-Rock radio.
G-Rock radio does Shoes Day.
Happy Shoes Day.
And they give away $100 worth of shoes on Shoes Day, which sounds like one Tuesday. Pair? Yeah, I know. How much?
Fucking stride right.
Don't they have Payless?
Some canvas wingtips that you can washable.
Don't they have like a Purse Thursday?
That's Thursday. Oh, but it's not Purse Thursday.
What is it
it's
again?
Just called Purse Day.
Because
it sounds like
Purse Day.
Thursday.
Jimmy wanted to make Monday Cunt Day.
Hold on. Now we're mixing up all our morning shows. G-Rock Radio is the couple, Brian and Jen, that were sleeping on the bed.
Yeah, I thought one of their features for the station itself is Shoes Day.
No, that was the other wacky morning show.
It is?
Yes. That was the Lindsay and Lampert, or Lampert and Lindsay, or...
Oh, right, the one that did the kitten in the basket
The kitten in the basket, yes.
No,
yes.
Our mistake.
You got to bump up the comedy when you have Shoes Day.
Shoes Day.
This'll get them.
You
and
think?
you know they're like, Happy Shoes Day! Happy Shoes Day, everybody. Let me tell you a little bit about Shoes Day. We're going to be giving away free shoes.
I don't want to work. I just want to walk on my shoes all day.
All shoes day.
You know what that means, people?
Right, I'm sure they have all these wacky dumb...
We're giving away another pair of flip-flops top of the hour.
When you hear the phrase that pays... the phrase that pays. The PD that came up with that one needs the Charlie Rocket method of suicide. Get out in the field and slit your throat.
And we know these radio guys, they do these dumb things like this, and then they sit in their office waiting for the big phone to ring for their big shot at New York City radio.
New York City calling.
We have to be getting a call. We're doing
I'm finally getting out of the Quad Cities.
We're doing the what? The
phrase that pays.
Yeah, and now they're in their office. I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting. Nothing happens. Let's say hi to Mike in New Orleans. Mike, what's going on?
Oh, man, here in New Orleans, we got some wacky days. We have no underwear Wednesdays, and then tomorrow will be Thong Thursday.
Thong Thursday?
And Free Beer Friday follows that one.
I smell the beginning of a bit. See how this bit is just kind of developing in front of our eyes?
Coagulates.
That's the beauty of the Opie Anthony show. I think we came up with the best one ever. Whip 'em out Wednesday.
Yeah. I mean, how do you go wrong with the middle of the week, girls showing you their tits?
No underwear Tuesday. I mean, who gets to actually see that?
It's a little wordy, and yeah, who's going to see it?
Who's going to see that?
You can do it.
Secretary under the desk, maybe.
We got
pussy out the window.
Hold your pussy out the window.
Cruise control.
Pussy kisses.
Pussy out the window Mondays.
That's a driving hazard, if you ask me.
Well, we'll see if others call in with their wacky morning show and what they call days of the week. There's the famous 2 for Tuesday.
2 for Tuesday is a staple here in New York, isn't it?
And is there any others? Purse Day.
3 for Thursday.
Shoes Day.
Do they do a 3 for Thursday in places?
They do a 3 for Thursday.
A 3-fer.
Isn't that great when the first song of a 3-fer comes on and it's a band you hate?
Yeah. 38 special, 3-fer coming up.
Wham! You're so gone from that station for such a long period of time.
Because now you know, yeah, you got to hear.
You're just stuck there.
All right, there's 20 minutes. I got to go somewhere else.
I've done that where I've put the Q104 station here in New York. They do classic rock. And it's a song, you know, something I hate, of course, and I'll use the example, Bruce, you know, and he's the end of his song, so you know the end's coming up, it fades out, and I'm like, oh, cool, Bruce is done.
Yeah.
Maybe something good will come on. And then it's just like, well, I took my Chevy to the... Oh, nothing. And then you realize, oh, it's fucking Tuesday. Another 18 minutes of this ass fuck.
I did foreplays back in my...
Foreplay?
My rock radio days.
There isn't even a reason for a foreplay.
That was one of those fine weekend promotions. And it was always, the fourth cut is always live on a foreplay weekend. And then you hear, like, live Zeppelin or something. It was the worst.
That's great. That must have taken forever with, like, Leonard Skinner.
I was going to say, you get into some Leonard Skinner and you do Freebird live.
Or Allman Brothers.
Right, I'll see you Monday,
foreplay from the Allmans, and the last one's live, and it's in memory of Elizabeth Reed or something. It just goes on for fucking
it's got
45
the drum
minutes.
solo.
Yeah, drum solo included. The guitar jam.
Butch Trucks going crazy on that one.
That's pretty much the jock just either really has to take a dump or he's got some scab listener coming down and do some fucking.
By the way, we're forgetting a very obvious one right now. It is Rocktober.
Rocktober.
It is
That's
Rocktober.
A whole month of enjoyment right there.
Rocktober, everybody. All right, let's say hi to Eric in New Jersey. Eric.
Hey, Owen. Happy birthday, Bill.
Thank you.
How about Molest a Minor Monday?
Oof. Molest a Minor Monday. Today we're looking for the real ones because the real ones are worse than anything we could come up with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say hi to Joe in Jersey. Joe, what's up?
Yo, this is Hot 97. It's Free Sunday. Punching out.
What's Sucker Free Sunday?
No bad rappers.
Oh, really?
93.3 in Philly, I guess, has a Hawaiian Shirt Friday. So I guess, you know, you wear your Hawaiian shirt.
And what? You're getting crazy.
That's just crazy, yeah.
The weekend's coming.
It's, you know, you're going to work and you're supposed to wear maybe a suit or at least be casual, you know, but look good still. if you're wearing that Hawaiian shirt, you're crazy.
Yeah.
You've blown off all the rules. You listen to that station and go, yeah, I'm going to be wild like
obvious.
them.
You're dressing like Robin Williams. You got to be wacky.
Look, I'm wearing my Hawaiian shirt. What? Oh, he's so hysterical. Everything he says. That stream of consciousness. He's so quick.
He's with his 58 water bottles from his last special. He just dumped them all over him and drowned them.
Big Sasquatch hair growing off every inch of him. Sweating like a pig.
I know. He's taking hair plugs off his chest.
Oh, yeah, this is a great one. Patrick in Illinois. Patrick!
Yeah.
What's
That's
up?
when we got, was it mandatory Metallica Mondays?
Yeah, mandatory Metallica.
Mandatory.
Yeah.
Like, that's a little frightening because it's mandatory.
I actually had to
You
do
gotta
some
be
mandatory Metallica when I was working in Buffalo.
Yeah.
How did you play it? Like the bosses didn't want to hear it because it was too loud?
Nah, man, it was all about, we were the rebel rock station in Buffalo, so of course we had to do mandatory Metallica every night at 8 o'clock. 3 in a row from Metallica. It was better than getting the lead out.
Yeah, somebody's also mentioning to get the lead out.
Get the lead out was a staple in rock radio for many years. I'm sure there's stations still doing it out there.
They always played Misty Mountain Hop, and you wanted to kill yourself.
All right, so we were trying to show that we are cooler than the station that was doing Get the Lead Out, so we had mandatory Metallica.
I used to love Led Zeppelin until I listened to the radio.
Yeah, it just
Classic rock just burned the shit
burned out
of
every one of their songs.
one of their songs.
Except for the ones that, like, really stink. The ones, Zeppelin songs
Boogie
that
with Stew.
No one's...
Hot dog.
That no one ever listens to anyway. But every single Led Zeppelin song. I mean, can you actually sit there, doom, 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 and go, ooh, and turn it up? No. Gone. I am off the station.
Just shows you that program directors just never took chances whatsoever, especially with Zeppelin. Zeppelin's catalog, you could play almost any song on the radio and it would be cool, but they still only played like 10.
That was
they only
it.
played like 10.
And they still do, and you don't want to hear them now. That's it.
Let's say hi to Matt in Virginia. Matt?
Good morning, boys.
Morning, Matt.
Down here in Virginia, the little top 40 station on St. Patrick's Day makes it St. Panties Day.
Because it's girls' underwear.
St. Panties Day. That's cute.
Yeah, it sucks.
Exactly.
What is the one with the traffic? Oh, the traffic jam. They do the 5 o'clock traffic jam or something.
Yeah, because you're stuck in traffic.
It's the traffic jam you're in.
So you need a long jam of music.
And they're going to jam out some music.
I remember a bad one when I was working up in Massachusetts. They used to have some local strip club would advertise on this radio station, and it was on Friday. It was legs and eggs. You were supposed to go to a strip club for breakfast, and the funniest thing was they used to whisper the commercial, like your wife might be sitting next to you.
Oh, is that why the whisper? That makes sense.
Hey guys, come down. It's legs and eggs day down at fucking the Dirty Snatch. Who the fuck would ever eat at a strip club?
Ever.
Yeah, you got to drink alcohol because it's kind of like...
Yeah, at least there's alcohol in it.
Yeah, there's alcohol and kind of making it sterile. But
cleans up all the germs there.
We used to go to the strip clubs on Long Island all the time when I was working for a living. And anytime the stripper... And this was back in the good old days where for $1, you know, she's coming up to you and just grinding in front of you on the bar. And it cost you $1, you know. But you'd have to, like... You didn't want to insult her, really, but as she came over, you slowly took your beer off the bar and started drinking it and held it in your hand because I didn't want her standing over my beer for fear of what was falling in it. And then it would be, you know, like happy hour or something. They'd bring in the big heroes, the big
that's right.
5-foot or 8-foot hero, put it down, and all these guys would be like, hey, the food's here. You going to grab some? And I would sit and look and go, no, I'm not grabbing food here.
I won't even eat at Hooters. It's just the whole thing. It's just like, I want the focus to be the food.
The food, not the broads.
The whores, yeah.
The hewers.
He was.
Hey, you want me to grab you a sandwich? No, shut up. I don't want a sandwich.
Big nasty twat in your face. You guys want to get potato skins?
What do you got? They got some great potato salad over there. It's the
mozzarella sticks. Anybody?
The German potato salad. They leave the skins on.
I'll eat after I get out of this joint. Thank you very much.
No food. I like how you described the specials to me, but no.
Right. Let's say hi to Ram in Toronto. Ram, what's up?
Morning, boys.
XM Canada coming soon.
I'm waiting for it. There is a game they used to play up here called What's That in Your Mouth?
What's that in your mouth?
And it was basically, it would be like a food, and you have to like try and guess what food it was. It's like you're thinking cocks, and who's that in your mouth is how we used to rename it. Who's that in your mouth?
And I bet you there was a lot of double entendre going on.
Oh yeah.
Not in that station.
Because I'm sure you had the whole that was part of the show, like eating a banana.
There's another one they used to do was phone booth theater. You have to run around a phone booth around the city and read a script, and it was gay. And
that's an old hack radio bit. A lot of stations have done that one. A lot.
All right. Punch out, boys.
All right, thank you, sir.
Are there any stations that really do celebrate September with Zeppelin?
Are you kidding me?
September. Someone's instant feedbacking me and saying yes.
Let's say hi
a
to
whole month of songs you've heard at least 2,000 times each.
There's no way you want to hear that shit again.
Let's say hi to Walter the trucker. Walter.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Hey, look, I got 3 fast things. Thursday, 9 o'clock, I do Jones for the Stones, and then Breakfast with the Beatles on Sunday morning.
What was it Sunday morning?
Breakfast with the Beatles.
Breakfast with the Beatles.
Breakfast with the Beatles. That's a big one, too.
Breakfast
Punch it out. Have a good day, man.
All right. Well, they play like a hour of Beatles music as you're reading the paper and having coffee.
That's the one.
Tom in Dallas, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, here in Dallas, the classic rock station Bo and Jim has Weird Ass Wednesday, where they read tabloid stories, and the Disco Friday Freakazoid, which their sports guy puts on a featherboa and dances to a disco tune, and the callers have to guess which tune it is for them to stop it. And also, didn't Rich Voss come up with Thursday?
All right.
Anyway, punch it out.
Thanks, Tom. Anthony, we found a station that's doing September 94.1 KRKX.
There really is a September?
And the website says, another year of September has drawn to a close, and a few lucky listeners walked away with a September T-shirt.
That's it?
They only gave out a few?
What is September? Like, obviously they can't just play Led Zeppelin the entire month.
If you were one of those select few, email or send us a picture of you in your shirt, and we'll make you famous. Click read more for the address to send your photos and for the latest addition to the group. Holy crap, where is that? Billings? Montana?
Wow.
Oof. They only had a few shirts to give away, though. I'm sure they can't commit to September, so it's probably like a block or maybe one Zeppelin song an hour or something. You know, with a lot of production around that one song. September.
Thunder and shit.
Thunder and, yeah, exactly. Lightning bolts.
Dude, did you ever listen to Side 4 of Physical Graffiti? It's like the last half of it. They were like at like a cookout. It was like it's like a plane flying over, and they just, nah, leave it, yeah. And they're like fucking hammered. They just, John Paul Jones is playing like a ukulele. Yeah, it sounds good. Hey, baby.
It's horrible. But those guys were just beyond cool. They could get away with all that shit.
Oh, they're this shit. It's just, that's just anything you hear it 9,000 times.
All right. Let's say hi to Tim. Tim, what's going on?
Nothing. What's going on?
Hey.
Anthony, Bill, Spuds.
Hey.
Here in Buffalo, we got one that'll do their 420 request, man. You want to hear some Bob Marley?
The 420 songs?
Yeah, you know, a little Cypress Hill, maybe some Fish.
Yeah, that's some band that has something to do with pot. Every day at 420.
Really?
Punch it out, boys.
That's
right, man.
cool, man.
Well, then some jocks get really brave and they do the 420 hit where they have like they have the stoner calling at 420. Like,
right.
Hey, dude, you want it?
And they play the bong hit sound.
Right.
Yeah.
But they take live hits. But I'm sure with the FCC and all, I'm sure they're now fake hits.
Yeah, recorded
Bong sounds and stuff. But it was the 420 hit every day.
That's great stuff.
Let's go to Jason in Philly. Jason, what's up?
Yo, man, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, listen, the one in Philly at 5 o'clock is a 5 o'clock attitude adjustment.
What's that about?
You call up, you had a shitty day of work or whatever, you call up and you request a song supposed to make you feel better. Punch me out, boys.
All right, thank you. By the way, Mandatory Metallica is alive and well on 94.1 WYSP.
Any one of these cliche things that radio does can be found. We goof about them, but their stations doing them all over the place.
All over the country. Here's the September highlights. Is this what it is?
September, dude.
We carry on the tradition of September in 2005. Zeppelin gets the star treatment all month long.
Oh.
September 2nd through the 4th, the Get the Let Out album shuffle weekend.
All right, album shuffle weekend. Oh, no, this has to stink.
Basically, Zepp's best albums are highlighted with twofers and song blocks all weekend long. By the way, when we say Zepp's best albums, that would be all of them.
Oh, of course. They didn't put out one bad one.
Oh, boy. September 9th through 11th, the live Zepp Block Party weekend. A block of live Zeppelin once an hour all weekend long. The song remains the same. The BBC sessions, How the West Was Won, live DVD, and plenty of live Zeppelin recordings of indeterminate origin will make this one of the coolest weekends we've ever aired.
Yeah.
September 16th through the 18th, the Zeppelin Z to A weekend.
See, you could do the A to Z any other time, but when it's September,
I know.
you start with Z. Oh, God, it's the hokiest, corniest shit.
But they're playing it straight, these guys.
Of course they are.
The greatest tunes from Zeppelin and Zeppelin members, all in reverse alphabetical order. This is not a perfect Z to A. We had to get creative with a few song titles as we're missing some letters.
Wow. Add in a little creativity there. That's good.
Creativity in radio? Stop it. September 23rd to the 25th, as part of September, Jimmy's Greatest Riffs Weekend.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Probably throwing something from The Firm.
Yeah.
That horrendous band he
Sure. Jimmy Page's best Zeppelin guitar riffs once an hour all weekend long. From Zeppelin 1 to Coda and beyond, these are the nails that were used to build the home of rock and roll.
Wow, man. When he wrote that, did he go, dude, look at this. The nails that were used to build the home of rock and roll.
And then finally, September 30th through October 2nd. Hey, wait a minute. That's not September.
It crosses over into Rocktober.
That gets a little confusing, doesn't it? Wow. The Lost Classic Weekend. The largest library of depth cuts on rock radio anywhere. We start breaking them out at 4 p.m. Friday afternoon.
Dude, you know what's funny about Zeppelin music? Even like Jimmy Page and Robert Plant are sick of their songs. They've done them so many times. They always sort of do them in a different style. Like, what if we were from India?
yeah.
And they start playing them on what is that fucking thing that awful guitar?
A lute. They're using an old lute. They're using old Renaissance fair musicians and.
If the sun refused to shine.
One of those Australian.
A didgeridoo. Yeah, a didgeridoo. There you go.
And she's buying the stairway to heaven.
That's the ocean.
Let's do it on a little slidey flute, eh?
Let's see. I'm trying to find some other ones here. What's this? Todd in Kansas City. What's up, Todd?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man.
I go to Houston a lot, and they have a station down here. They have tube stay, where some guy talks through a tube on the radio.
What?
Oh, we got to get audio.
Tuesday? Stop it. There's no such thing as Tuesday.
Yeah, they do. They have Tuesday on Tuesday.
Do they play the tubes?
No, I don't know. I don't listen to the station no more since I got my XM.
Hey, we got to get some audio of this.
I want to hear Tuesday.
Tubes is like the music bed.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy talking through the tube, but then you got to play "Talk to You Later" in the background. Or,
She's a beauty.
She's a beauty.
That's probably the theme song of Tubes Day.
And the other song, "Talk to You Later."
Talk to You Later, sure.
or She's a Beauty.
All right. See, there's one if you heard 4 for Thursday.
Yeah.
The Tubes, you're like, ugh.
Yeah. Oh, stop it.
They barely have one.
Yeah. All right, Tuesday. We got to get some of the production of these special days from these rock radio stations, you know? I think it'd be a lot of fun to listen to. Let's say hi to Joe. Joe, what's up?
Hi. On NEW, your old station, they used to have two that killed me. Breakfast in Bed with the Grateful Dead.
Right.
and they used to wake you up with Bruce juice.
Oh, I remember
Bruce juice. Oh.
Yeah. Good morning. Here's your Bruce juice. Bruce juice. Yeah. Jungle Wang.
Disgusting.
On the home of rock and roll.
And Anthony, Scott Muni used to start his show with the Beatles song every shift at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, we remember that.
But punch it out, guys.
All right, welcome to Tubes Day.
Hey, happy Tubes Day, Opie.
Thank you, Anthony.
We're going to do the whole show talking through tubes.
And here's our theme song on Tubes Day.
It's the Tubes.
On your Kansas City home of rock and roll.
You know, this was the nails that built the home of rock and roll.
The home of Tuesday.
It's Tubes Day, everybody. Tubes Day, get it? Step right up and don't be shy. Woo! Can someone stab me in the eye? I'm talking through a tube. I'm a big fucking ass. That's right, everybody, because it's Tubes Day.
You got a cool sound through this thing, man.
That is pretty cool. We might have to do Tubes Day every day.
See, stupid me, I thought it was like a tuba he was trying to talk through.
Yeah, everybody, because it's Tubes Day.
I thought someone literally sat there talking to like an inner tube. Now I see where the comedy is. You talk through it.
You talk to the tube and it sounds kind of funny. On Tubes Day, everybody!
That's right, Anthony!
Our special guest today phoning in is Fee Waybill, the singer of the Tubes. Remember Fee Waybill? That was his name, if anyone wants to know.
Even talking through a tube, you know too much, Anthony.
Thank you! I'm Professor Tubethany today.
It makes you mispronounce stuff, actually, because you can't get your mouth moving.
I've traded in my test tubes for a cardboard tube on this Tubes Day.
Do you think the
I got a tube in my mouth! That's because it's Tubes Day!
You think the jocks have their special tubes that no one's allowed to touch?
You're using my tube today! Who's been touching my tube? Get the interns in here, they've been fucking with my tube!
There is no way this is happening.
You guys are doing this way too well. I really feel
We love Tuesday.
That's right, Tuesday.
You think they designed their tubes and everything and have nice, their names on them?
Look, I've got my name written all over mine. And remember to head down there in Kansas City to Bill's Steakhouse where you can get a free tube steak on us. We're giving away tube steaks on this Tuesday.
And you think there's one jock on the station that's a little out of control, so his is a toilet paper tube?
Look, I'm taking out a toilet paper tube on Tuesday. Toilet Tube Tuesday.
Oh, you can't make this shit up. It's
really
happening all over America.
Gonna end so I don't have to listen to the rest of this fucking song.
What?
This is a great song. Jump on, like, come on, everybody, sing along with the tubes.
Do you think people have to call up from home? And they have to use tubes, too? It's all about the tubes?
Hi, guys, I love Tubes Day. Wait, does that sound like a tube through a phone?
No, go the other way.
Let me see. Like this? Like this.
And then...
Do that with a tube, but I'll make it a wacky butt.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, like that. The horn through the tube, I see. That doesn't really work, does it? I don't know. I'm talking about tube. That's right. Yeah, I've been listening to your show. Yeah, my name's Charlie Rocket. I'm going to go out to the field now.
Yeah, I guess we can get into some real radio. If you remember any other dumb things they do at other radio stations, please give us a call.
What do you want to get into, Opie? I'm not stopping. I love Tuesday.
Tuesday. If that's real, I swear it can't be. There's no way jocks will sit around talking through a tube. Who thought that up? He's a genius. I love Tuesday.
Fucking hang yourself with it. Big rubber hose hanging from...
Oh, do you think that you use that to get a raise? You go into the GM's office like, I need this raise. Don't forget, I'm the one that invented Tube Day.
I'm the man behind Tubes Day. The only tube he should have in his mouth is cold steel with the words Mossberg embossed on the side and his toe on the trigger.
That's like watching a comedian just trying to come up with some horrendous fucking catchphrase that they can then just put on like
T-shirts.
Yeah.
Something that'll go good on a mug, a T-shirt.
I gotta get one of those
at the top.
Get her done phrases.
Yeah, I need one.
What could I do? Hurry up and finish it. Nah, that's too long.
Oh. What's the matter, Opie? You got a cough? Wow. That's a problem with your bronchial tube. Everything's tube-related here.
That's going to make me laugh. Definitely all day. Robert, Jersey. What's up, Robert?
Hey, guys. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Hey.
Good, man. I tell you, when I woke up this morning, I swear to God, I was straight. But now, sucking dick is starting to look pretty fucking good to me.
You dick!
All right, let's say hi to Dave in Ohio. Dave.
Hey, how's it going, boys?
Hey,
Happy
what's up?
birthday, Bill. Hey, there was this one awful station I used to listen to. They had this promotion, and they did it all month. It was absolutely horrible. They played live music all month. They called it July. Yeah. Okay.
Well, we did the Beatles.
Yeah.
Rock Party Weekend.
Rock Party Weekend.
That's a big one.
Pat from Monaco's bringing up British Biscuits.
British Biscuits, that's right.
Yeah.
Justin, what's up?
Me?
Yeah, Justin.
That's Dustin, but who gives a fuck?
Sorry, Dustin.
Oh, I don't care. We've got, there's 3 faggots on the air down here that's awful, and they do Torture Tuesday, where they go out and do these zany little stunts.
Oh, with like their whipping boy?
Oh, yeah, they send their little pansy out on the side of the road, to do just God dance on the side of the road and just do these wacky, zany stunts that no one else comes up with.
Where he might be in a little trouble by doing it, right?
You never know.
Oh, yeah. Be careful now. You're on the edge.
Come summertime, it's time for Independence Day, where he goes out wearing a diaper. And, I mean, if you can't have fun watching that, you're just not fucking trying.
Independence Day?
Independence Day.
Like almost Independence Day?
Almost, but not
I don't
quite.
get it.
That would be really tough to say on the air. Hey, it's Independence
Pants.
Independence Pants Day.
Independence Pants Day.
It's ridiculous.
Do you have your diapers on today? Well, Charlie's dead.
They have 20 After Laughter.
Huh?
Where at 9:20 every morning they play a clip from a comedian off of one of his CDs.
Well, that's just lazy radio. 5 o'clock funnies is
5 o'clock funnies
is a big one.
20 After Laughter. Don't forget 20 After Laughter.
Oh, and they'll promote it all day. It'll be sponsored all day. All day. After another block of Zeppelin, we're going to do, what is it called?
20 After Laughter.
20 After Laughter?
Oh. Let me see if it's better this way.
20 After Laughter.
Yeah. So much better through a tube. Everything is.
All right. We're going to move on to some real radio. Charles Rocket is dead.
You're kidding.
We were just talking about suicide yesterday, and this guy...
talking to with Danny Bonaducci,
Yeah.
This guy did it right.
We were talking about the kind of suicides that the cry for help. The ones people don't really mean. They take some pills, but not really enough. They're in a place where they're going to be found. Maybe they make a phone call before they...
They're surrounded by the camera crew and their reality show.
Exactly. That's another cry for help.
Right.
If there's a reality show around you as you're doing it,
yes.
I don't think you're really serious about wanting to end your life.
No.
It's that cry for help thing.
The pills thing is great.
Pills?
What are you thinking? You do a handful of pills, right?
It's a slow burn, man.
And then you start calling all your loved ones. And
what
if you don't get the reaction you were hoping for?
I just took a big hand.
Hello, Mom. Yeah, I just took a big handful of pills because I want to end it. No, don't call it at 911 because I want to end my life. It's miserable. I just can't take it anymore.
was here for you the whole time. You can't kill yourself. It's Tuesday.
Oh, quick, call 911.
Yeah, they give the phone call. It's somebody, a close friend. No, you're so important. You're so special. You have so much to give.
You know, it's funny. You know, the pills are still in their hand. It's almost like you're fake calling in the sick to work. Calling in the sick. Calling in sick to work.
Yeah. And then you wait for, knowing they're going to be at your house in 10 minutes, and then you shove the pills in your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you really can't even commit to almost killing yourself.
Yeah, you wait, you see the headlights coming up the driveway.
Right.
Yeah, I'll take him now. It's still in your throat.
Somebody just making a fucking U-turn. Now you're really scared.
God, that has got to be the most selfish thing. You take the pills and then call all your loved ones, hoping that they're going to care that much.
They'll call.
You know?
And then they take you to the hospital. They pump your stomach out. You get some mental help.
You know what it is?
It's over.
It's an attention seeker, right?
It's a disease.
Oh, boy.
It's a disease.
Oh, boy.
Yes, it is.
I got so much hate mail yesterday, I can't even tell you. The whole, is it a disease?
Somebody had
It's not a disease.
Somebody had to say it.
People that are in it.
Stupid analogy, like you smoke cigarettes, then you get cancer. Oh, shit. So, yeah. I eat a lot of red meat, you get ass cancer. So, obviously, steak is a disease.
Eating steak is a disease.
Yeah.
Not the disease you get from it. Oh, we got plenty of
well, here's one
hate
from
mail.
Here's one from Steve, who forwarded it to me, from someone who did not agree with the alcoholism discussion from yesterday. All right. Please read this and forward to ONA to... Please read this and forward to ONA to somewhere where they'd read this. Oh, okay. On the replay today, I heard their conversation about alcoholism. They didn't have a clue what they were talking about and hit a nerve with me, which after years of listening, they've never done before. Instead of bitching on some fucking board or something, I wrote this email to you guys. My mother was an alcoholic. I'd come home from school from ages 7 to 11 and get beat and yelled at every day. Long story short, by age 11, I told my father I would leave and never come back if we didn't leave that day. We left. 3 months later, my mom was found dead in a bathtub. After that, I read a lot about the subject because of what occurred. Things to know before you read. THQ. Chemical, when built up in the brain, creates an irresistible craving for alcohol. Dopamine?
Dopamine?
D-O-P-H-A-M-I-N-E, right?
Yeah.
It is released as a response to stress. Tells us to eat, fuck, and run away from the bad guy. Serotonin constrains dopamine's actions. When one of our survival systems brings a need to our attention, it causes pain and thereby produces stress. Holy crap, it just keeps going on.
Read it through a tube, and you watch how much fun it is.
Dude, it goes on and on and on and on and on.
Wow, you're
and
still scrolling?
on and on and on.
So
I was scrolling through
prove?
that whole and on and on and on and on and on. Basically, he disagreed with us.
Have a drink.
Holy
how did that
crap.
prove that it was a disease?
Because
well, if I could read this whole thing, he proves the whole thing.
Because there's a physical reaction to it in your body. That what?
This guy just sent a book report. Stop. We don't have time to read that much stuff. Give us a paragraph.
How come other people can drink and the same chemicals are built up? You enjoy it, and they can stop. Stop with the disease.
I get my information from Mitch Hedberg.
Alcoholism is a disease, but it's the only disease that you can get yelled at for having. Goddamn it, Otto, you're an alcoholic. Goddamn it, Otto, you have lupus. One of those two doesn't sound right.
There you go. Anyway, Screech from Philly, I'm sorry we pissed you off. We told you we weren't experts, though. It's our opinion, right? So getting back to Charles Rocket.
Yeah.
This guy was on SNL, in 1981? In 81?
81. This was, I think, the first cast that took over after they completely wiped the original Not Ready for Primetime Players and brought in an entirely new cast.
Right.
So it was really rough going for those guys. And he said the F-bomb on the air live.
That was his claim to fame.
His claim to fame. It was a biggie. They were doing some kind of Dallas bit. You know, JR being shot, and he was in the wheelchair, and somebody asked him about being shot. And he said something like, "I don't care. I just want to know who the fuck shot me."
Right. It was his big moment.
Yeah. And he was fired, like right when they said right when the show ended.
Right after he was done waving at the end.
Do you think they let him?
When
Do you think they let him get out there and do the wave at the end of SNL?
1981. Who do you think was hosting?
Wow, 81.
Oh.
Let me see.
We should get more info on this. I want to hear the clip too.
Was Rick Ocasek?
The guy who played Horseshack.
I'll go
Ron
with
Palillo.
Yeah, he was.
Ron Palillo. Thank you. Good night.
Actually, it was Charlene Tilton.
Was it from Dallas?
Yeah, that's why the Dallas skit.
Wow, very good.
Farmington, Connecticut, actor and comedian Charles Rocket, who had roles in a variety of movies and TV series and briefly gained notoriety for uttering an obscenity on Saturday Night Live, committed suicide on October 7th. Rocket, 56, whose real name was Charles blah blah, was found dead in a field near his home in Canterbury on October 7th. His throat had been cut, the medical examiner said. We were just talking about the cutting of the wrist. We don't think that's suicide either. That's an attention seeker.
Yeah.
No, it depends on how you do it. If you do the...
oh, yeah, if you go up the entire length of the vein.
Yeah, if you go vertical. But even if you go across and you don't call anybody, then you're trying to kill... It's when you call somebody.
Yeah, it's when you call somebody or you know somebody's coming home in the next few minutes. Things like that. You go out to a field and slice your throat, you really just want to kill yourself. That is top of your list of things to do.
You cut the gas line on your car.
Yeah. Pull all the phone lines out.
Yeah.
Pop the SIM chip out of your
Jesus,
cell phone
you
and eat it.
Slice yourself on the neck.
Like a field.
That's a rough... Is it one attempt or do you go, okay, 1, 2... No, not yet. Okay. 1, 2... Oh, jeez, okay. Because you can't do it slow, because you need pressure and, like, a slow thing. It's got to be one of those move your arm quickly across your throat with something like a scalpel or a box cutter.
No, one of those knives that cuts the tin can in half.
A
and then
Ginsu
slices.
knife.
Yes.
I was thinking a dull, like, steak knife.
A little bread knife.
We have to...
do a lot of sawing and hacking.
You know how you get the job done in that situation? Just scream really loud. And that helps you along.
I don't know.
Scream
how.
And pull.
How much shit in your brain are you overriding when you're just sitting there continuing to tell your arm to go back and forth across your neck?
Hacking across your neck. Yeah, what's going on in that brain?
98% of your brain. Stop it.
Yeah, right.
Please, for the love of God.
What are you doing?
Stupid.
But there's that one little part going, you got to do this. This is the only way to stop the pain.
You know, he was in Dumb and Dumber, too.
Oh, yeah?
What was he, the jealous boyfriend, husband, or whatever?
I don't even think I've seen that movie all the way through.
You haven't seen Dumb and Dumber?
Not the whole thing, no.
He was the husband or the boyfriend of what's-her-name that Jim Carrey was all into during the movie.
Right.
So Charles Rocket is dead, 56 years old.
Yes.
That's a hell of a way to go. That's one of the big stories today.
Eek.
All right, you want to take our first break? Continue with some other things? We had another assault on the media. We got the audio. And I think we have a new leader as far as the assault on the media contest goes for October.
So you're saying...
October.
I said I'm thinking.
Paul, No Filter Paul is out?
No Filter Paul
as
maybe
the leader?
Out. Maybe out.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out next, so stay there. All right, you're checking out the Opie and Anthony program. Bill Burr sitting in for Jim Norton. Jim Norton in L.A. for another 2 weeks. Then he'll be back for a week. Then he'll be gone for 2 weeks. Then back for a week. Then gone for 2.5 weeks. Then here for maybe 3 days. And then gone for a week. And then comes back, I think, for 10 days at that point. And then he's gone for another 2.5 weeks. But then he comes back for a week. And it goes on. And eventually he'll be back.
Hey, when does his show come out?
Well, the HBO half-hour comedy special is this Friday. HBO.
How about the Louis C.K. thing?
I'm not sure. Do they know when it's actually going to be on TV? January, February, anything. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Speaking of Jim Norton and Bill Burr, the listeners have been having a lot of fun with this Jim versus Bill thing.
Yes.
Something we're not taking seriously at all. We like both guys, and they both help us greatly on this program. But then Steve and the gang started making Bill Burr and Jim Norton campaign commercials.
Yeah, I haven't heard any of these. I've just gotten a couple of emails. One of them was hilarious.
Oh, so you've heard some of them?
No, someone just sent me an email where they have one of my awful pictures with the American flag behind it. Do you want this? And then they go, or this. And they had Norton on some awful guy's body with like a fucking thong.
The election's heating up, of course.
Right, well, we got the political...
becoming a smear campaign.
Yes, you got the political campaigns all over the United States right now.
Yep.
And, Steve took it upon himself to kind of get you guys going at it a little bit. So we got pro-Jimmy commercials, pro-Bill Burr commercials. Mm-hmm. They're taking on a life of their own. They're pretty funny. So without further ado, here's a pro-Jim Norton political ad.
In his act, Bill Burr laughs about mushing an old lady's homemade muffins at a street fair. Bill Burr also thinks women are a black hole for fun. Jim Norton loves women. In fact, he even pays for their company all the time. Jim Norton for Third Mic.
Paid for by the fans of Jim Norton.
I like that it had the ominous music. When talking about the evil Bill Burr.
Already on that muffins bit. That's relatively new.
Hey, yeah.
Very good.
Jesus Christ, you guys are up to date.
Well, here's a pro-Bill Burr campaign ad.
Escorts, urine, pornography. These are only a few things Jim Norton enjoys. Jim Norton has even fantasized about jerking off his girlfriend's father. If he is elected Third Mic, who's to say he won't fantasize about jerking off your father? Bill Burr would never rape your family. Bill Burr for Third Mic.
Paid for by the fans of Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Here's another pro-Jim Norton campaign ad.
Bill Burr hates gays and opposes gay marriage. Do you want a closed-minded fascist as your Third Mic? Jim Norton frequently visits the transgendered communities. Jim Norton has offered free rides to many transsexuals. Jim Norton for Third Mic.
Paid for by the fans of Jim Norton. Wow, I feel like a real candidate.
Yeah.
I nenever said I hate the gays.
Yeah, but half the stuff they say in the commercials on TV isn't true.
They're all lies. All lies.
It's just all lies. And finally, another pro-Bill Burr campaign ad.
Question. Who is the only Third Mic guest on the Opie and Anthony show to tell an XM subscriber to, quote, flush his XM down the toilet and fuck his mother? Answer, Jim Norton.
I don't care if you throw your XM down the toilet, buy a Sirius, and then fuck your mother.
Bill Burr has had nothing but nice things to say, like good morning and thanks for calling. Bill Burr. Caring. Gentle. Redhead. Bill Burr for Third Mic.
Paid for by the fans of Bill Burr. That was disgustingly accurate.
Yeah.
I got to get an edge on this show. Have a phony call in.
So those were the original ones we really liked a lot. And then there were two that, I don't know, some people have said might not have hit the mark.
Yeah.
And then we got two new ones.
The term lackluster.
Lackluster?
Yeah. A little tarnished.
Well, here's the...
woefully miscast.
Here's a pro-Bill campaign ad.
Long-term care for senior citizens is a critical issue. Jim Norton's response was to sodomize an elderly man with a slide whistle.
Oh, we love you, Pop-Pop.
Bill Burr uses a well-lubricated penny whistle. Caring, sensitive, redhead. Bill Burr for Third Mic.
Paid for by the fans of Bill Burr.
See, I didn't get that one. I didn't understand why he would use a penny whistle.
Well, they're both raping Grandpa.
Right.
Yeah, and isn't there
but
something
he's a little nicer.
The Irish leprechaun thing going on there?
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, mostly German.
You're just using a
Here's a fun-filled fact for you.
You're just using a softer whistle. You're just...
Not as harsh.
You're both doing a very mean-spirited thing.
It's a roundabout way of saying I don't like to be shit on.
Yeah. You're mostly German?
Yeah.
Is that true, really?
Yeah, 75%.
Have that look.
That's why I don't have like the totally like pasty face Mick. I kind of have a little bit of a jawline.
Yeah, the jawline is what I'm looking at. I'm trying to see you in one of those German helmets, so I put my hand there.
I see that, Anthony.
Like anytime someone says they're German, you could picture them in that goddamn uniform. You know, no.
Say what you want about what they did. They had some of
concentration
the best uniforms. far as like the
I've
military,
always said the snappiest dressers out of any war, any century, have got to be Nazis.
Close second is the U.S. Marines when they have their their formal kind of wear with the white hat.
Yeah, that's
a badass
stuff.
uniform.
But when they show the staff car pull up and one of those German SS guys gets out and jack boots, they got the long leather coat and the hat and that is some damn snappy wear. I've been looking for one of those coats. I want one of those Nazi coats.
Jesus.
I'm telling you.
They're great. They just don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah, it adds a sense of mystery to you.
Yeah.
You know, a fan's going to send one in
snappy dresser, or is he down with Hitler?
Right. Exactly. Best dressers
someone's going to
ever.
send one in now. You know that. All right, here's another campaign ad.
Bill Burr exposed himself to a group of seniors during a magic show.
What?
Jim Norton thinks magic shows are gay. Jim Norton for Third Mic. Paid for by the fans of Jim Norton.
So we're not sure if those two hit the mark.
Maybe he's just going with like a smear campaign just to kind of make a
total smear campaign.
Yeah, there's a whole smear campaign going on.
Mm-hmm.
So we got two new ones, a pro Jim Norton and a pro Bill Burr.
All right.
Starting with the pro Jim Norton here. These are brand new. We haven't heard these yet.
Bill Burr thinks retarded children from Newark named Russell are mockable. Jim Norton gives special needs kids delicious treats like chewing gum, pennies, and little green army men. Jim Norton won't let the retards go hungry. Jim Norton for Third Mic. Paid for by the fans of Jim Norton.
All right,
that's a good
not
one.
bad. That's very good, based on some things that have been said on the show. And finally, this one.
Jim Norton leaves a conga line of sexually transmitted disease wherever he goes. Do you want a filthy robe-wearing deviant for your Third Mic? Bill Burr has a robust immune system and T-cells to spare. Bill Burr for Third Mic. Hey, for the fans of Bill Burr.
That's funny. I like the conga line thing from the Corzine ads. Corzine Forrester, Jersey governor race heating up. Those are the commercials that we're goofing on.
Oh, I see.
I heard one yesterday. I guess Forrester is a businessman more so than a politician in Jersey. And Corzine has been a politician. So one of Corzine's ads yesterday, I saw it, and it just goes to show you what bullshit these things are. He says, John Forrester has said that Corzine has raised taxes. Well, Corzine has lowered taxes. John Forrester has made millions off of taxpayers' dollars. Making it sound like he's in a back room going, hey, see, let's get some more money, see? Well, smoking cigars, lighting them with taxpayer dollars and everything. The truth is, he's a businessman who got contracts with the state of New Jersey. So he offered his services as a businessman to Jersey, and it was paid for by taxpayers, but it's paying for a product. There was nothing illegal about it, nothing wrong with it, but the way the Corzine ad made it sound like Corzine's cutting taxes, Forrester's just loading his pockets with your money for nothing.
Like those little sacks of money with the dollar signs.
With the dollar signs on it. And he's just looking on. I
think it might have the ads here, the two latest ones.
They are so bad. And I don't know, I hope the voters really can read up on the facts.
He's holding public office, and then he has businesses that are getting state contracts. That's a
no,
little
this guy's
up.
trying to get in public office.
He's not in.
He's running. He's running.
Yeah, that's stupid.
But so they're bashing him like he was a businessman. He's made millions off of your taxpayer dollars.
Well, filling in potholes.
Yeah, exactly. Filling in potholes and building bridges.
Someone's screaming at you because it's Doug Forrester, not John. Whatever.
Oh, Doug Forrester? I don't know. Who's the guy, the other guy? I don't live in Jersey.
Corzine.
I could give a shit who wins.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got these
Forrester.
ads in your town as well. I mean, this is not something that just Jersey's doing. That's for
right.
sure. And then at the end of the campaign, I love how they thank their opponent and say he's really a good guy and this and that. But they're at each other's throat until the election.
Doug Forrester. Yes, I know Doug Forrester. Okay, stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Here's the latest commercials.
Stop it.
I don't like some of the things being said about my friend Doug Forrester. They're just not true. I've known Doug for over 30 years. Like me, he's his own man. He's a moderate who supports a woman's right to choose. And Doug Forrester is one of the most honorable men I've ever known. Doug will clean up the corruption in Trenton. And he has a real plan to cut property taxes by 30% in 3 years. Doug Forrester is the change we need to save New Jersey.
New Jersey. Who was he? He was the old governor, right?
I can't get past the fact that he can't say 30.
30. He used to be the governor of New Jersey. Tom Keene? Is that his name? Something like that?
Keene or
Keene?
Tom Keene?
Yeah, he used to be the governor, and he was on all the ads for Jersey, and he used to say, New Jersey and you, perfect together. Like, you can't say, I don't know what accent that is. So what is that? Part of Jersey accent?
So now after hearing that commercial, you gotta vote for Doug Forrester, right?
Doug Forrester.
Well, then you get the other guy.
Doug Forrester's attack ads are misleading, an exaggeration. They're just not true. John Corzine has voted to lower taxes 70 times. And Doug Forrester? As a mayor and councilman, Doug Forrester raised property taxes 200%. Now he's proposed a plan that eliminates property tax rebates for seniors and the middle class and gives tax credits to the wealthy. It's a plan that will require deep cuts in education and health care. Doug Forrester, the wrong answer for New Jersey.
Can't vote for Forrester. He doesn't like old people.
He hates old people.
Taking money away.
Punches babies.
Yeah, that's what they're getting to.
And when you hear Doug Forrester, you hear that ominous music, so you can't vote for him.
I know, the Danny Bonaducci soundtrack.
Right.
I don't like myself.
Doug Forrester's an ass. This is from some Zoltek. Let's see. In one of his commercials, it says, Corzine is against easy sales of weapons for criminals. That's what it says. Forrester voted against the bill to stop easy sales of weapons to criminals. Like he approves of sales, like this other guy approves, Corzine approves selling weapons to criminals.
Basically, make it as easy as possible for the criminals to get their guns.
For the criminals to get their weapons.
Plus, also, whenever they sign one of those things, isn't there a whole bunch of other shit always piggybacking?
That's why they don't sign the bill. Yeah, there's a bill to give a lot more money to education. And on that bill is some construction project that makes no sense and costs a whole bunch of money, and it's on the same bill. So if you sign the bottom and approve it, you've approved everything on the bill. So when you don't sign it and you say, no, I don't approve of this, then on the campaign ad, you go, he voted against money for educating your children. Well, talk about the other thing that was on the bill.
Right, I didn't like this bill.
Why is that? I think that
why is that allowed?
It's the seed of the corruption in there.
It's sneaky. It's a sneaky fucking thing. Why not just one bill, one issue?
For one thing, yeah. Why don't they do that?
Because they're a bunch of sneaky asses.
I think that's how the game's played.
It's the game. Exactly.
We just exposed the Illuminati.
The Illuminati. The Illuminati.
No, that is bullshit.
Yeah.
What other point in your life is that like that? You know, you're
None.
with your girl, you want to go to the movies. And if you agreed to going to the movies, you're also somehow advocating, like, pedophilia.
Yeah.
Something else is, like, riding on that.
Rides on that. It doesn't happen when you buy something. You buy a vehicle. You go to buy a car. It's going to cost you $600,000 because a house is attached to it.
Actually, you know where it happens? It happens at Bally's Total Fitness. You go in there. You're in
really?
town. Yeah, I think I just want to work out for 20 minutes. Then somehow you have like a fucking 8-year membership. They got your credit card and there's a collection agency calling you. That's what happened to me.
Really?
Like, I just want to do some crunches. You know what those fucks did to me? Then they go, all right, you know what? You want to get out of it? There's a $100 cancellation fee. So like an asshole, I send it in, and then I'm still getting charged. I'm like, what? I paid the $100 cancellation fee, and they go, yes, but there's a Bally's within a 3,000-mile radius of your apartment, so that you can't get out of your membership fee. It's like, well, why the fuck didn't you say that? Sir, you can't use that language.
Well, where's my 100? Where was your 100?
I'm out.
They didn't send you 100 back either?
I was out.
Wow, did you get fucked in the ass?
On that one, yeah. But I actually, at one point, I actually got one of the collection agency people to hang up on me.
Really?
They had actually gone like, sir, this will destroy your credit if you do not pay for this. And I said, you know what? I have perfect credit other than this, and I really can't see in the future if I go to put down, if I'm going to buy a $500,000 house, they won't let me buy the house because I owe fucking $280 to a gym.
To a gym, yeah.
And they go, sir, you know what? That's really interesting because just the other day we had somebody call in and go, oh, my God, please, 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 how do I pay for this? I just tried to buy a house and they won't let me because I owe money to Bally's Total Fitness. And I went like, oh, my God, that's amazing. That is the exact same scenario I just presented to you. It's almost like you made it up. And then I finally got her to backpedal, and then I started hitting on her. And I started going, how old are you? She goes, sir, that had nothing to do with it. And I knew if I didn't curse, she couldn't hang up. She goes, I'll sue you for harassment. I go, for what? Asking your age? And then she clicked, and I was like, yes! Victory is mine! Yeah.
That's great. We got more political ads coming in.
Which candidate for governor shares our values? John Corzine supports embryonic stem cell research. Just like George Bush, Doug Forrester is opposed. John Corzine supports closing the loopholes that criminals use to buy guns at gun shows. Forrester is opposed. John Corzine has defended the right to choose. Just like Bush, Doug Forrester has supported Supreme Court justices who would overturn Roe v. Wade. Only one candidate is on our side, John Corzine.
Just like Bush.
Well, you gotta vote for Corzine.
Bush's approval rating's so awful right now. They're going to drag that.
They tie him in.
They're going to drag that into the campaign. Just like Bush.
Doug Forrester's attack ads are misleading, an exaggeration. They're just not true. John Corzine has voted to lower taxes for the middle class.
Happy music.
And Doug Forrester has gotten rich off the taxpayers. Forrester got $89 million in no-bid insider deals in New Jersey in just the last year alone, all paid for by the taxpayers. Doug Forrester, getting rich at the taxpayers' expense.
At the taxpayers' expense. He still does business with the state of New Jersey.
People are buying it, too.
Of
Fucking
course.
piece of shit.
Motherfucker is still, pocketing our tax money. Like he's boss hog. What's the
He
guy
voted
doing?
against not lighting people on fire. This guy's an asshole. Dude, he's the next Hitler. That's my favorite thing. Anytime he does anything remotely crazy. Remember Howard Dean? The guy screams out a bunch of fucking states, and then they're like, dude, he's the next Hitler.
That's it.
It's like, you think it's a little bit of an exaggeration? The guy kills 6 million people. Yeah. This guy's screaming, I'm going to Tennessee.
Right.
I'm going to Arkansas.
Leave him unchecked.
He's the next Hitler.
If they could have gotten Hitler back in, the early 30s, like we got this guy here, this nut.
Right.
Yelling out states.
Dude, that's like you buy a ukulele and you strum one chord. Dude, he's the next Hendrix. This guy is he's going places.
Yeah, Hitler's like the top of the crazy people list.
Oh, yeah. He's king of all evil.
Yeah.
We're going to back up a little bit. We got the Charles Rocket curse from SNL.
Ooh.
Charles Rocket committed suicide.
Oh, wow.
Our crack team.
He was on SNL 1980 to 1981. One season. He cursed. He was fired. Fast forward about 25 years later, and he killed himself in a field by slashing his own throat.
Bill Burr harasses female employees of Bally's and doesn't pay his bills. People are emailing in.
See?
Look out.
This is going to be very hissy. We might not be able to understand this, but let's give it a shot.
Charlie, how are you feeling after you've been shot?
Oh, man, it's the first time I've been shot in my life. I'd like to know who the fuck did it.
What do you think he's thinking there? What do you think he's thinking right there?
It's a bad copy, but you hear the fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then there was a big reaction, obviously. And
that leads to sawing your head off in a field.
That's it.
25
Fast forward.
years later.
Fast forward, and there you are in a field.
You got to think at the time he was just being very cocky, like, hey, this is my moment. I'll curse. I'll get a lot of headlines. I'll be the...
No, that sounded like it just kind of slipped out.
You think? I don't know.
I've done that on gigs when they go, don't curse. You got to be totally clean on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be as long as I'm in my act. It's weird. I can see the F words coming, but then someone will say something to me in the crowd, and I curse so much in everyday life.
Yep.
You just use it as like a word to think. You know what I mean? Like by the time, like, who was that? That fucking, you do stuff like that, and then you're like, oh.
Yeah. I do that in front of like people's children sometimes. It's pretty fucking annoying.
You forget sometimes.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Ooh.
And go like, the guy was just giving me bullshit, and and then they look like, And they point to the kids. The little fucker's fine. Don't worry about him.
I don't know. I think he was going for the headlines to be the breakout, cast member. He saw the headlines like this is going to...
You think?
I'm thinking that, yeah. You don't think so? You really think he just slipped?
Dude, you got to look at his... He slid in there, and he's trying to replace, Aykroyd, Belushi,
That's what I mean.
Chevy Chase is gone, so you're going to do something like that? I'd be worried about just being funny.
He probably felt the pressure, I'm thinking. Like, look what these guys did. Everyone's talking about these guys. What could I do to get my name out there?
Yeah, but it kind of sounds like he said it and then just quickly stopped the second he said it, like, oh.
It's almost like, he tried to...
Choked it off?
Yeah, tried to put the brakes on.
Let's just put this in...
Didn't Norm Macdonald say it? Norm Macdonald did it.
Did he curse?
Yeah, he was doing the news, I think, and let me just throw this shit out here.
Yeah. Now,
20% research.
You got a mic in front of you.
Yeah,
It's got to be fact.
If you got a mic in front of you, you're an expert, so it had to
happen.
Here comes an ad campaign for Jimmy. Bill Burr makes up shit about Norm Macdonald. No, he was doing I think he was doing the news, and whatever picture they put over his head didn't match up with the copy.
And
he was just like, how fucking hard is it to blah, blah, blah.
Whoa.
Yeah, but by then, there was the internet.
Yeah.
Right. You got
a little different than 1980, 81.
Back then, there was 3 networks.
But we were saying during commercials that if Eddie Murphy said fuck back in the day, he wouldn't have got fired.
Nothing.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy was carrying the show. He could have done that.
Yeah.
He could have taken his dick out. All right, I went too far? Okay.
What is this about? Mark the Trucker. Mark, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, you guys got to turn it into a bit. The funniest shit you ever said to a bill collector when they call. One lady asked me, how come I'm always late on my bill? It was for, Best Buy or some shit like that. And I just bluntly blurted out, you know what? I'm just horribly fucking irresponsible. You just went totally quiet.
Yeah, do they have an answer for that one?
No, you can't mess with honesty.
Absolutely not.
All right. Thank you, Mark.
Peace.
Bye.
Punching out.
I only had that. I never had a bill collector call or anything. I had the one problem with the car many years ago where they repoed my car. And
you were living in the car at the time, weren't you?
No. I was living across in some apartment by the train station. And I used to park it everywhere. Used to park it in different spots all the time. The repo guy came to my job once, so I quit my job. He came to my job and said, and he was going to take it. And I pleaded with this guy to let me give me till tomorrow. I just need till tomorrow. I have the money. I just got to get it.
Did you have the money?
No. Fuck no. So he goes, all right, I will be here tomorrow. And he must have really been pissed because I just quit my job. Because I figured I could get another job if I had the car. But if I lost the car, I couldn't even get to the job I had. So, quit the job. I quit that job. And then I parked around, and for 8 months, I kept them on the run. And then one day I went out to my car and looked at the spot and went, shit, he got me.
Got it?
I don't know how.
Did you always make sure you took all your shit out of the car?
Yeah, there was nothing in there.
All your cassettes?
Yep, my cassettes. My cassettes. My Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band.
Your 8 tracks.
Live Bullet.
Yeah, Live Bullet. I feel like a number. I'm not a number. That's right.
All right, we have another hurricane happening. Down where? Heading toward the Gulf again?
Hurricane Wilma. It's heading toward your vacation resort.
It's heading toward my vacation spot that I'm supposed to fly to Saturday. I might be canceling my vacation.
Swim with the sharks.
Yeah, have fun at Disney or wherever you're going, because I think I might be staying home.
Oh, you'll be fine.
We'll see. But
that's passing. It's going to be passed by the time you get there.
Here's the latest on Hurricane Wilma.
Wilma is on the verge of becoming a hurricane. May happen within a few hours. Right?
I believe that is correct. It's a strong tropical storm right now with maximum sustained winds of 70 miles per hour, likely to become a hurricane later today, if not later this morning. Tropical storm Wilma remains nearly stationary this morning in the Caribbean Sea, about 220 miles east-northeast of the border of Honduras and Nicaragua. Where is it going? That's what everyone wants to know. Here's the projected path of Wilma. It takes it near or across the western tip of Cuba by Friday, and then possibly towards southern Florida by the weekend. We have to say that the future path of Wilma is fairly uncertain, but right now some of the models are suggesting it poses a threat to Florida by this weekend. Of course, we'll have to see how it develops during the course of the rest of this week.
Hey. Hey, that's where I'm going.
Oops.
Bastards.
Looks like it's taking a right turn from my vacation spot right toward yours.
Damn it.
What part of Florida, though? Because I have to do a little switcheroo.
Oh, I'll be in
Florida.
Orlando. I'm fine.
I have to do a little switcheroo in Florida. I think I'm screwed no matter what. I think I'm screwed. All right.
Play a little golf.
Let's, you want to see if this guy is beating out No Filter Paul as far as the Assault on the Media contest goes, Ant?
I watched the video, and if I was voting, I would say he beats him.
Really?
Yep. He's got the energy. He blurts out the name plenty of times, and he's crazy.
Yeah, this is a guy named John from Jersey. You want to explain the Assault on the Media contest, Anthony? Getting new listeners every day thanks to this XM thing?
You know, you watch your local news every night, your national news. You just you see the reporter out in the field, they call it. It's when they stand there with their mic and they go, "I'm here in front of blah, blah, blah." Well, your job to assault the media is to get behind that reporter, preferably in some kind of wacky suit. We love the guy in the gorilla suit, chicken outfit. What was the mask that one guy was wearing?
Jim Norton mask.
A Norton mask.
And a Pat Battle mask.
Yeah, there's just been great ones. So preferably in some type of costume. And just blurt out Opie and Anthony show references. Opie and Anthony, XM Satellite Radio.
Or hold up the signs.
Some guy was yelling Ben's Hog the other day as he was dressed in a thong with a double-dong dildo in his hand. So be creative.
That was the gang from Buffalo.
Yeah.
They got their own little factions.
There's a whole
all over the
media
country.
gang.
Like Buffalo is competing with Boston, which is competing with New York a little bit.
Yep.
It's getting a little nuts. And Buffalo Paul, that assault was going to be great, but they were on to him.
The cameraman started spinning around.
They saw the guy
circles.
coming with the double dong dildo and the panties thing.
Yeah, the thong.
The thong, and they were able to keep him out of the shop. But you heard Opie and Anthony.
Yep.
Yeah. That'd be a bit of a red flag, I would think.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then you got the guys using the air horns.
We like that.
That's being pretty creative. And the new thing we're throwing into the mix is to try to engage the reporter live on TV.
Just spark up a conversation with him.
Try to spark up a conversation.
Get right next to him and go, "Hey, how much a camera like that go for?"
Or, "Excuse me, do you listen to Opie and Anthony?"
Yeah, something like that.
Excuse me, I'm talking to you.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Just act like
Sir,
you have
miss?
no idea that he's on live TV.
Miss,
I'm talking to
hello,
you.
You're being rude. Yeah, things like that.
I think that'll keep the contest going and keep it interesting, right? So it's happening every month, the Assault on the Media contest. We got lots of prizes for October, including a portable Delphi MiFi radio, which will give you also a 1-year free subscription for your new MiFi. Also, dinner with our own E-Rock at Paisano's on Mulberry Street in the heart of Little Italy.
Again? Does he have to do this for every month?
Yes.
Every winter?
Yes.
Gets dinner with E-Rock?
Stunning conversation.
Yes. But did you go to your last dinner, E-Rock?
No, not yet.
No? When is that slated for?
As soon as he can get down here.
Ah.
All right. And it's Paisanos, though. We love Paisanos.
Love it.
We love Joey and the gang at Paisanos on Mulberry Street in the heart of Little Italy. Also, World Poker Tour Season 2 on DVD. Also, Ministry of Sound, Stick Axe Music Mixer. And finally, admission to the Opie and Anthony show to check out the show. The next time you're in New York, if you're not a New York winner, okay? So I guess we should play Paul's again. This video is up on opieandanthony.com. Paul, No Filter Paul, looks like a complete lunatic. And this was a national assault on the media. It was on Fox News.
That's true.
Here's the audio of that one.
Todd Connor joins us live from New York Times Square. Todd?
Hey there, Greta. Mayor Michael Bloomberg is spending his day defending his actions to make the threat public and also to flood the city's subways with thousands of police officers and extra security, saying he would rather err on the side of caution. And of course, many subways also being rather cautious today. Reporters reporting countless abandoned bags and suspicious items. This bag found on train tracks in Midtown.
All right, there you have it.
He sounded like he got grabbed by the throat.
Yeah, they definitely grabbed him.
Yeah, pulled him out of frame.
The face the video is priceless. It's one of my favorites to date because he looks like a complete crazy.
They're here! They're here and they're coming for you!
He's that crazy guy.
Yeah, and the reporter was so smooth. He just kind of looked to his side a little bit. That's it. And then they had, like, I don't know, goons that pulled Paul away in mid Opie and Anthony.
No, they got to be having some
Satellite
sort
Radio.
of briefings at this point.
Well, Anthony and I were talking about this in the office. You got to think, because the latest one is a good example of this, that the newsrooms, they're all abuzz about this assault on the media thing, because it's really taken on a life of its own. And you got to think they're telling their people, look, just ignore it, just plow ahead, make believe it's not happening, and eventually this whole thing will go away. You know? Watch him come out to this. Look at him. Look, there he is, and he gets pulled by his sweatshirt.
Dragged away. What a tool. I love it.
What do you think, Bill?
It was kind of, it helps if you have the audio. It just, he didn't put up a struggle or anything.
No, he kind of, okay, yes, sir, I'll walk away.
Yes, I'm sorry.
He didn't keep yelling.
Right,
no.
Right. So anyway, we think that they're being told, look, just plow through. Eventually this will go away, you know. But we're pests. We're going to just keep going and going and going.
Yes.
Until you acknowledge us.
Pestering.
Until you acknowledge us, we're going to continue this thing. It's not going away anytime soon. Especially when some of the listeners start engaging the reporters in conversation.
Hello?
Just a little conversation. Excuse me. Excuse me.
You have the time?
All right. Here's the latest. It's from John in New Jersey. Here's the audio. The video's up on opieandanthony.com.
Mother Nature's trifecta of high tides, steady winds, blowing rains, etc. forced the lake to spill over on both sides, and the result was evacuation on lakefront homes and also nearby.
Look at this lunatic. He's just
oh, that's awesome. That's
jumping.
Awesome.
Very
nice,
good one.
Clear audio. That one was better.
You think that's better?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
No Filter Paul's not going to be happy.
Yeah, I think this guy's in the lead.
You think? Let's listen to the audio one more time.
Mother Nature's trifecta of high tides, steady winds, blowing rains, etc. forced the lake to spill over on both sides, and the result was evacuation on lakefront homes and also nearby.
Plus, I like how he gets on both sides of the shoulders to make sure he's in the shot. That's really cool.
Yeah, I guess we should explain because it is radio. He's in the back of the reporter, just lifting his arms up in the air as he does it.
You know what he looks like he's part of? You remember the on the Fat Albert cartoon whenever they would go to laugh? Remember Weird Harold in the background?
Yeah.
He'd have his hands up. That's what he looks like.
He goes to the right of the reporter and then to the left just in case. And the reporter, once again, smooth. And you know these guys are like...
This guy's a pro.
This will eventually go away. No, you can't ignore us. It's just going to get uglier and uglier. Because our listeners, our pests, they're going to get more and more creative with this thing.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to give it to him or what?
Yeah, I think he's in the lead.
You think John from New Jersey's in the lead?
We have a new leader.
Let's say hi to John in Jersey. He's calling the show right now. What's up, John?
How you doing, guys?
All right.
What's up, Billy?
What's going on, man?
John?
Yeah.
So walk us through it. What happened?
Well, I got there, and I called a friend of mine to be a spotter, and he tells me, go, go, go. So I start running up. Well, I'm on a little island, and Joe looks at me like, holy crap, here's this fat piece of shit coming at me. I better move. So I'm dancing around behind him. I was trying to do something like I'm pulling at my head, like the world is coming to an end because it's all flooding.
Wait, I got to interrupt you. This is what I love about the assault on the media thing. Someone will start a trend, and then others will follow it for a while.
Right.
Remember the first guy that started the Opie and Anthony on XM satellite radio?
Yeah.
And then you had 3 or 4 guys do that exact thing, and then we went to costumes and masks. And then one guy tried the air horn and worked perfectly, so then everyone else was doing the air horn.
Air horn.
And now I have a feeling that you were inspired by No Filter Paul's assault on the media, right?
Yeah.
So now we're doing panicky guy.
You gotta do world coming to an end, panic guy.
Yeah. So,
I'm a local fireman, and I had a fire helmet, and I was going to put that on, run around him, but where I was standing, the fire helmet just looked too out of place, and I didn't want to, throw it away.
Right.
Just as it got done, I leaned my head over Joe's shoulder to get in that one little shot, and they had already cut the scene. And I looked at Joe, and he looked at me like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, they're never happy.
Just to his right was the Channel 2 news crew. And the camera guy from the Channel 2 crew tried to grab my shoulder, and I just walked away.
Right.
Well, the newscaster comes up behind me, and she's like, you're a fucking asshole, you're a fucking asshole, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Obviously, she was off the air, and I turned around and looked at her and go, what the fuck is your problem, man? And turned around and walked away. And
that's why they
didn't know what to say.
That's why they get so frustrated. There's nothing they can do as long as you don't touch the reporter. And we tell you guys, don't touch the reporter. They could just yell a little bit. That's about it. That's all they're going to be able to do to you.
She said to me at one point,
I wish you had done that to my scene because she was standing in the water, and I had thought about going and standing between her and the camera. There was a long gap in there.
Yeah.
And I was going to splash around in the water in front of her.
Right.
And she said to me, if you did that to my scene, I would have pushed you in the water.
This is the girl you got to get.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what? Going through my head was, boy, that would have been even better than doing it to Joe.
I gotta be honest. Some of you pests out there, you guys got balls.
A lot of
big
people
balls.
commenting, a couple of people on instant feedback. The best part is the guy's timing. Right as the reporter says, the lake spilled over on both sides, and the result is Opie and Anthony, XM Satellite Radio. And a couple of people have commented on that.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, let's listen to that again.
Mother Nature's trifecta of high tides, steady winds, blowing rains, etc. forced the lake to spill over on both sides, and the result was evacuation on Lake Platform and also nearby.
That's great.
I never noticed that before.
A little twist to it, John. John, well, the listeners are calling in and voting, and they're saying that you've taken out No Filter Paul, and I think you're in the lead as far as the Assault on the Media contest for October goes.
Very cool, very cool.
Congratulations there, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Anything else you want to add, or?
Nope, that's it.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the name of that other reporter? The one who seems she has a temper.
I have no clue. It was a young blonde hole. That's all it was.
All right. Very good, John.
All right. Thanks, guys.
There he goes,
Yeah,
John.
to get her would be
Bye-bye.
great.
Oh, yeah.
Just see her lose her mind.
She might drop the F-bomb.
Yeah. Push the guy. How funny would that be if one of our listeners got pushed in a lake?
Then that person gets fired for losing their cool. There you go.
Of course.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Nope.
Doug, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Doug.
Have these guys bring a tape recorder and record the reporters afterwards so you can play it on the air when they're cursing at
That's a good idea.
Yeah, there's only one person trying to do stuff like that. It's Buffalo Paul. Buffalo Paul actually films his own assaults on the media as they're going down. So not only do you get the live shot, now you got the behind-the-scenes footage.
And Ashton Kutcher shot.
Yeah, some of those are pretty funny because you see what was on live TV. Paul did one where he has a video camera facing the cameraman. So then you see that shot, and it's kind of interesting to see.
The punked cam.
Yeah. That's actually cool.
That's good, guys. Punch it out.
All right, thank you, Doug.
Bye.
So there you go. A new leader on the Assault on the Media contest for October.
Bravo.
I even like the sound of his voice. He had this kind of crazy shrill.
Yeah.
All right.
Some people thought it was a chick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. His voice is a little high for a guy.
We've had a lot of assaults on the media for October. We've had 5 or 6 now. All right. Steve wants us to play this thing. I don't even know what this is. Maybe we can get Steven here.
Tis it.
Before we take a break. It's this.
My name is John Dacre. Lord is risen today. Hallelujah. Sons of men and angels say hallelujah. Your voice in triumph's high. Hallelujah.
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
What the hell is this?
This is a talent show video that somebody sent me last night, and I did some research on it, and it's from Peoria, Illinois, about 15 years ago.
15 years, huh?
Yeah, the video is really grainy. It's old videotape of people that were all students of a woman of a music teacher named Reva Unsicker, somewhere in Peoria, Illinois. And someone found an entire videotape of these people doing a talent show, and this guy's name is John Dacre, and he's singing a medley.
A medley?
He's doing a medley.
Of like religious songs?
No.
Are they all religious? Because that was religious.
What is it? Christ the Lord is risen. It was whatever that song is. Into That's Amore. But he's so taken aback when the camera hits him. Obviously, like he obviously walked into the scene composed and then froze when the camera hit him. He freaked and forgot the words to all the songs. So just launches from one song to another, and then completely forgets the words to That's Amore when he launches into it.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. So amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-ling, ting-a-ling, and the bell ring, more. Amore. Once there was a more when you know that you feel some more to me, but you see back in old Napoli, that's amore.
Amore.
Maury. That's Maury.
Maury. That's awful.
Yeah, it was really the video. The video helps a lot because you just see his eyes bugging out and he's twitching. He's obviously very uncomfortable.
You could tell he's a little nervous.
That's amore.
Now, has he sliced his neck yet in a field?
He should.
Evidently, he's still alive, and so is everybody else.
What else?
We gotta play.
Roll, Maury.
Twinkle, twinkle, little Maury.
I think we have to play some Silence of the Lambs, the musical now.
Would you?
Sounds like it a little bit. What else is going on the website there, Steve? Anything
we have all
of
the new Assault on the Media clips.
Yep.
Got a lot of girls urinating over the last couple of days. Yeah, just women peeing in public, women peeing in odd places. I got a female bodybuilder video of her getting so stressed out as trying to lift this barbell that she peed all over the floor while she was doing
Stop it.
Yep.
That you have video.
Yeah, someone sent that in last night.
That's a good one.
Steve is becoming the king of finding this stuff.
I got other popular websites that are lifting stuff off of Foundry and then putting it up. I mean, not that I have any claim on it because people just email it to me, but
it becomes lost in that whole web of
tell
existence.
Fred, who.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have any claim on them, but I see them, landing on other sites, within 48 hours of them hitting that. And I got a clip of someone saying it's Lucy Lawless, but I don't know because the face is clipped out. I guess she was drunk. Whichever actress it is, was drunk, stumbling out of a club, and didn't quite like being harassed by paparazzi when it happened. Got so irritated that she dropped trow before she got into the car, pissed all over the sidewalk, and you just see her grabbing it and throwing it sort of out from her pants
like a monkey.
Like a monkey.
Wow, that's a good one.
Not sure who it is, but it is apparently some celebrity. They're saying it's Lucy Lawless.
All right, it's all up on foundrymusic.com.
Indeed.
FOUNDRY music.com.
It never ceases to amaze me the miracle that is the Internet. It is truly a miracle of art. It is probably the single greatest advancement of man in the last, I would say, 50 years. Since the airplane. I would think. The Internet. Right. Airplane, Internet.
What's next?
Because it's just...
Polio vaccination?
Fuck that shit. Polio. You walk with a hunch a little. What's wrong with that? You need those braces. You're fine. The Internet? Anything you want to see.
That solves that. One of your shoes is a little bigger.
Right.
Anyways, let's get back to the Internet.
The Internet. Let me see her piss herself, the bodybuilder.
The bodybuilder is attempting
going up.
Is this the clean and jerk? Where's the pee?
Oh, it's there.
It's there. Yeah, I gotta get a little closer to see it.
Yeah, it's tough to see from our angle.
You know what it is?
Because you see the puddle forming.
Oh, right, okay.
I see the puddle.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
You know why it's great, the Internet? It's not like this shit was even around, but you just couldn't get it. This shit wasn't even around. Like, when years ago could you get a film of that?
Well, it has to be the combination then of the Internet and the camcorder.
Right, the advent of the camcorder and the availability to so many people. Video on the phones now and everything. Yeah, because anything that happens is videotaped
Right. It used to be back in the day when no one would help as you were losing your life. They'd just stand around and watch it and retell it in a bar. Now they can actually break out a camera, film it, and not help.
Film it and not help.
and then show it to people.
It ends up on the Internet.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's going to get even better, like you said, because the video phones, the camera phones are getting much better. The video phones, whatever. It's getting much better. Everything.
I took a bunch. I think it's going up on one of the websites. I'll make sure. I think it's going up on the Anthony Radio's Anthony website. It's at the electronics convention thing.
The signing we did last Friday?
That we went to. I was taking video with my phone, but all I would do is hold the phone up to people, and they would think I was trying to snap a picture of them. So I got a bunch of video of people smiling, just standing still, looking real stupid. And then at the end I go, "It's video, idiot," and they go, "Oh," and they're all embarrassed. But it's just them standing there smiling, like for a picture.
That's got to be really creepy.
We do that. That's all I do now is take pictures of people and take video and let them think it's pictures.
It's like the Burger King mascot.
Yeah. They just sit there with
that creepy face.
Smile on their face.
Now, how did they not see that? We were watching the football game on a Sunday. You know the Burger King mascot thing that they've broken out. When he intercepts the ball for a touchdown, it's funny. But that commercial where that dude is got the chainsaw and cutting down the tree in the middle of the fucking woods. He's by himself, and the tree goes down, and then that Burger King guy is just standing there, smiling, not saying anything. I mean, the natural reaction, saw his fucking head off.
You got the weapon right in your hand.
I know, right? You're gonna get a chick witch from this guy, and then do the little log thing out on the lake.
I don't think you're hoping for a burger at that point.
Yeah, that whole ad campaign is creepy. I think that one of the first ones they did was the guy waking up, and the Burger King is laying in bed with him, just like hovering over him, just staring at him.
Yeah.
Could you imagine opening your eyes to that? And now there's another one where the guy opens his curtains, and he's right outside the window just staring through at him.
Someone had to come up with this shit.
I guess it
How
works
does that
as
sell
far as
burgers?
advertising goes. But
does it? How does that sell burgers? That's scaring the crap out of a lot of people.
Yeah, it's name recognition, market placement.
And it gets people talking about it and thinking about it, because it is just the creepiest goddamn
Oh, and then
character.
just an uncomfortable, 3-4 seconds close-up of that fucking thing's big head. Like it knows the horror that's about ready to happen to you, and it's getting ready to enjoy it.
I guess
and by the way, have a Whopper.
Have this before you die.
Exactly.
It is really creepy.
Yeah, you're just waiting for some power tool to come out of there to drill to the head like a bad 80s slasher movie. Just drilling in the side of your head.
All right, let's go to John. We got to back up again on the program. John?
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey, John.
I was down in Belmont trying to get an assault on the media in on a live one, but it wasn't working out. So the guy, one of the reporters, I think it was from Channel 7, was taking interviews of people with flood stories. So I started making up this thing. I said, well, yeah, my friend Jimmy and his friend Steve are in their hybrid car, and it broke down on them. So this guy Greg and Tony went in their boat to go try to help them out. You guys there?
Yeah, we're listening.
Okay, sorry.
We're good listeners, actually, believe it or not.
So I said, yeah, Greg and Tony went to go try to help out little Jimmy and Steve out of their car. And then after that, this other guy we know, Ben, who owns a farm, Ben Todd, was in the water also. So we had to get him out of there also. The guy's sitting there taking it. Films tapes the whole the thing, and one of the other reporters comes over to him later on and goes, yeah, that was for Opie and Anthony. So they never wound up showing it out, though. But, it's not a true assault on the media, but if guys want to try stuff like that to try to get the names in and stuff.
Well, we get a lot of people calling in saying they tried an assault on the media and it wasn't a live shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
that's got to be very uncomfortable when the reporter turns and goes, "Look, idiot, we were
it's
taping
taped,
this."
you jackass.
Well, that's why I never said anything like Opie and Anthony or XM or anything like that. I just wanted to have a little fun with them and see if they'd actually hear it.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Little Billy, happy birthday.
All right, thanks, John.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to break with Silence of the Lambs, the musical. We haven't played this in a while. Put the fucking lotion in the basket.
My favorite track.
One of our favorite things on the program. All right, we have Bill Burr helping us out today. He's got a gig coming up, what, tomorrow or Thursday?
Yeah, I'm on that Montreal Comedy Festival, the Monster Comedy event. I'm going to be playing here in New York City, Irving Plaza, Wednesday night. You can go to hahaha.com. Or I got the information up on MySpace and BillBurr.com.
BillBurr.com, very
I'll
good.
be doing Boston and Providence and Portland.
You also have a really funny CD. You should tell people.
Oh, yeah, Emotionally Unavailable.
It's a very funny CD, and you can get that at BillBurr.com as well. All right, we got so much more to do today. We got the Rocky story. We got, Anthony, we got the bird flu teases coming in finally.
Oh, very, very scary.
It's all about the bird flu.
The bird flu.
That's the latest fear that the news stations are throwing at us. And some guy from, where is he from? Texas. He's got some bird flu teases that he sent into the program. Looking for other people to do this, because your local news is all over this, right?
Yeah.
They're all talking about the bird flu. This is my favorite one. It's coming up. About Thanksgiving.
Right. Oh, yes.
But first...
Oh, but you mean a tie-in? A bird flu tie-in?
Of course you got to tie it. We'll get to that in a
birds.
second. We'll get to that in a second. But first, the audio isn't great because this guy decided to just hold a mic up to the TV.
What?
Well, you know.
He's
Mr. Microphone. He's trying.
He's trying.
Okay. Flu that kills in just weeks, and it's only a plane ride away. I am concerned about avian flu. Concerned? Find out why some Houston doctors are scared sick. Today at 5 on Local 2 News.
God, I love this stuff more than anything. Did you hear the beginning of it?
Just a plane ride away.
Right, you did hear that. Okay.
Yeah, you can take a plane anywhere in the world. That means we can get the Congo fever if you friggin' go over to the Congo.
Well, because a lot of experts are on CNN and Fox saying, well, this bird flu, it's somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's scary, but it's somewhere else.
They've had their first cases in Europe.
Right.
So they're very frightened now that it's going to come here.
But then, of course, the news people go, well, yeah, it's over there, but it's
so
only
if a bird
a
gets
plane.
on a fucking plane,
right, look out,
comes over here and rapes a pigeon, then it's still it's still within the bird community.
Yeah,
and there's a slight outside chance that it could transfer over to humans, right?
Right, you can get it from a bird. If I think it's mostly people that work around or are around a lot of birds.
Do you know how you get it from a bird?
How?
I don't know. I'm asking. Do you know?
It's airborne, so it's somehow, maybe they fly around, they cough in your face. You ever have a bird cough out on you? I don't know. Their shit maybe drives up, flakes off. You breathe in some of the mist. I have no idea.
They're in the air. They're in the trees. I mean, how the fuck are they going to get you?
Right.
First of all, there's no other kinds of birds anymore. Remember as a kid, I used to see everything. Orioles, blue jays, cardinals. Now it's all pigeons and seagulls. It's like they fucking took out every other bird out there. I can't remember the last time I saw maybe a crow. Every once in a while you get a crow.
Yeah, you get a big black crow.
Survival of the fittest, my friend. I bet you there were all sorts of humans around at one point, and now it's just us.
Well, you do gig elsewhere. You do go around the country. But you probably don't see much outside of a hotel room and the club, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I drive down the highway. Where are they?
Yeah. Nothing.
Where are they?
Yeah, Nebraska. You see some...
You're right.
I don't know what the fuck they are. Those things that fly in a V.
I've seen blue jays and robin redbreasts and cardinals right in my backyard.
But you also see home invaders, too, sir.
I also see the home... Well, I didn't see them, unfortunately. They would have to taste my cold steel to break into my house, rapier in hand. I'll show them.
Look at this. I told him to go out and get me some Halls. I figured he'd get me the little five-pack. He gets me the whole... Like I have AIDS here. He's got
got 1,000 cough drops.
33% more Halls. I got like 500 in here.
Let's say hi to Jen. She knows how you get the bird flu. Go ahead, Jen.
Hi. I just work as a vet tech, and what happens is you are around birds. You're usually poor, and you live with them, and their shit gets flaked off, turned into dust, and you breathe it in.
So it is. It's from shit dust, huh?
Yep.
So even if a bird took a dump near you, as long as you didn't hang around until it dried out in the sun, you'd be fine.
It takes a lot of bird shit.
So there's really no story here then.
And the reality is it's very hard to catch this thing.
The biggest thing that the fears that they're getting, they just showed a home invasion map of Long Island. The big fear thing that they're doing is if it mutates and is able to be transferred between humans. That's when you'd have this huge problem.
God.
But as far as it just being a bird thing right now, it's people that work in the business. If you work at a turkey farm and you're around shit all day, you're shoveling the turkey shit, that could be a problem.
The turkey tease just moments away.
Oh, yeah.
But first, we have another one from this Houston TV station.
A deadly flu already killing people across the world. Houston's doctors preparing to fight it. Is your family at risk? Today at 5 on Local 2 News.
Wow. That guy is scary, huh? Houston area doctors are ready to fight it.
I love the local
In a world.
Yeah, in a world with the bird flu.
The bird flu. An innocent piece of bird shit could be death.
They thought they were buying a parakeet.
Let's say hi to Bill in Buffalo. Bill?
Hey, I know how you contract that disease. The chicken fuckers are getting them.
The chicken fuckers?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck the chicken. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Macht es Spaß? Du Hühnerficker.
Ja, irre. Ich bin ganz wild auf diese Henne.
Ja.
Ja. Ah, nun wird's gut. Ja, gleich. Ja.
It sounds like the chicken's crying.
That's chicken fucker. You can tell right when he fucks the chicken. The chicken's just going, bark, 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 bark.
What the hell is that?
That is a German fucking a chicken. That is a guy actually having sex with a chicken.
This is what satellite radio is all about, Bill Burr.
Right. That is one of your people.
That's right. Wait, hey, wait a minute.
What?
I got a little of that German in me.
You got a little German in you?
A little bit,
Nazis.
Yeah, but at this point, it's like, dude, I'm from Massachusetts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What are you, Irish?
Far removed.
No.
I got to hear that again because you hear the chicken actually crying.
It's you can tell there's a little foreplay. I guess they're getting the chicken.
Right.
It's a guy and a girl.
I don't know.
And then they're getting the chicken. And you can hear the chicken's just making chicken noises. And then right when he jams it in, it turns into a different sound. I love the music.
Macht es Spaß? Du Hühnerficker.
Ja, irre. Ich bin ganz wild auf diese Henne.
There it is.
Ja.
Yeah.
No, that's a rape.
Ah, nun wird's gut. Ja, gleich. Ja.
A house of horror.
Jesus.
Orange.
Oh.
How does it not claw his balls off with...
You gotta know how to fuck a chicken, Bill.
Yeah, there's...
You don't just let the claws hit you.
You gotta read Chicken Fucking for Dummies.
They're talons. Sharp talons.
We better keep this. This is some
keep
good
that.
audio.
Like that chicken fucker audio.
All right, here's the...
No, that wasn't audio of me at the doctor last month. Bastard. Who was that?
That was really funny on the replay, by the way. Really funny. All right, here we go. The bird flu news tease.
Health and government officials are bracing for the possible spread of the avian flu. Experts fear the bird virus could mutate to a contagious form that could kill humans. Right now, the drug Tamiflu is the only thing doctors say may fight the disease, but you've got to catch it first.
Humans, we have no immunity to this virus. We've never seen it before, and our bodies don't know how to defend us against it.
Only the Swiss company Roche makes Tamiflu. Senator Chuck Schumer wants to increase production by forcing Roche to license other drug companies to make it. The UN has already made the request. So far, though, Roche has refused. In the meantime, the bird flu has people across the nation worried. With Thanksgiving coming up, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is getting a lot of calls asking if it's okay to eat turkey. The CDC says it is perfectly safe to eat it, as well as other poultry. You just have to cook it properly, and that's because of the age-old worry of diseases such as salmonella.
They had to throw that music in there. And by the way, I saw this. They teased it all night long that is your turkey safe this holiday season?
So
and then it was a non-story by the end.
That there are people calling up asking if it's safe to eat turkey. They should absolutely get those people's names and addresses and go by and kill them
and give them the
shoot
bird flu.
them, because they're the idiots that they get.
You know what's funny too is they'll eat a turkey sandwich too, not even make the connection. It just has to be like that brown bird with the legs and stuffing coming out of it.
Is it safe? Is my turkey safe? I don't want to get the bird flu from eating a drumstick.
Of course it's safe. They have no idea how you get it, where it comes from. No one even has this fucking bird flu.
And is it my turkey? I have giblets gravy. Is that like an antidote? So I'll be safe.
Let's go to Paul on Long Island. Paul.
Yeah, you fucked up my thing. Can the bird flu be your Thanksgiving turkey?
Yeah, well, all the news stations, they'll still do that tease. You watch as we get closer.
Those cocksuckers.
All right, we're going to Steve. Steve, what's up?
Hey, hi guys, how's it going?
Hey.
You guys have got to find a listener who speaks German to translate that video, because I've got to know what they're saying.
Yeah, what are they saying?
All right.
That's an attractive chicken. Yes, I'm going to fuck it.
Yeah, we can play Boo Got Shot.
Yeah,
we'll stop the audio and then have a German person.
You like that, you little chicken whore. When we slap those feathers off your ass.
Whore. Oh, wow, there's some action sequence. Pulling someone out of a flaming car.
That's got to be...
oh, that guy's whole stomach got burnt.
Where is that?
Where is that? It's on today's show.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Craig?
We're easily distracted.
Hey, how you guys doing?
All right. What's up?
Hey, listen, over here in New Jersey, we got a shitload of problems with these geese dropping crap all over the ball fields where the kids play and all.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're going to do if these geese get infected with this flu, because, I mean, the epidemic of bird crap out there is unbelievable, you know?
Yeah, you should kill them first.
Yeah,
Take action.
You got to kill the geese.
The birds have been crapping forever, so why now? Why now is it a scary thing?
You ever walk through those fields where the geese have been sitting for the whole season? It's just nothing but bird shit everywhere.
Crab Meadow.
Yeah, but they shit
Crab Meadow Golf Course.
They shit like
scary.
Spinach. It's like grass. It's not even like shit.
These are like tubes.
Yeah, tubes
like
of spinach.
Tubes, and it's white
Cabbage.
and green. Yeah. And then it dries up, and there you go, bird flu.
All right, here we go. The latest bird flu thing. It's in Greece.
Bird flu has landed in Europe.
Yeah.
Greek officials this morning are waiting for lab reports to see if the virus is the deadly H5N1 strain. That virus was confirmed last week in Turkey and Romania. Starting in Asia, the virus has been carried by migratory birds all the way to Siberia, west across Russia, and then south to Turkey and Romania. On a scale of 6, the World Health Organization has set a pandemic alert level at 3.
Which means that there is a new influenza subtype that's capable of infecting humans.
Attempting to halt the infection, Romania exterminated thousands of birds. Villages were quarantined, and the surrounding area disinfected. Poland and Germany shut down poultry markets, and the European Union banned all live bird imports. Farmers here in Britain are being urged to put their poultry indoors, and migrating birds will be put under surveillance right across Europe. Scientists are also worried about where the virus is heading. Migrating birds will soon be flying to Africa, a continent not prepared to contain the disease.
Nothing's going to happen with this.
No.
This is the killer bees all over again.
Right.
Where's the killer bees?
Where are they? I heard they were coming from South America.
I was a little kid, and the killer bees were coming.
Remember the killer bees? They were going to come up here in swarms and just kill everybody.
Where are the killer bees?
And all through the late 70s and early 80s, they were kind of plotting their course. They're in Mexico, Look out. Here they come. They're going to cross the border. A couple have been spotted in Texas. That means a whole swarm is coming. Nothing.
Nothing. I want to see the killer bees.
No.
We're not going to see the killer bees.
We
right?
got nothing.
Derek on Long Island?
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm an emergency room doctor in the Bronx. I just want to confirm you guys believe that this is all bullshit, this bird flu stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, they
confirming.
You can't get flu from a bird. The bird flu and the regular person flu kind of mutates and then becomes the regular flu. It happens every year. You're going to get the flu from somebody else that has the flu. So bird shit, eating birds, all that other stuff isn't going to make a difference.
So it's not going to kill millions of people?
Well, if it becomes a flu epidemic, it's only going to kill like really old people and really young people who the flu usually kills anyway.
And hopefully stupid people, too.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to see a flu that just kills stupid people. That's a mutation I would love to see.
Nah, it's not going to mutate like that.
It's not going to mutate, so it only kills stupid people? All right, thanks, Derek.
Thanks, guys.
Let's go to Mr. Hughes. Mr. Hughes.
Good morning, Opie. Good morning, Anthony.
How are you?
I am well, and I hope you are, too. I was stationed over in West Germany back from 88 to 90, and one night we were getting drunk, and we watched that movie. It's called Barnyard Fun. And what that German fella is actually saying in the beginning of the audio clip that you played here recently is something about the chicken and I want to fuck it. And then towards the end of the audio where he says ja and gleich, it's translated to yes and fair or good. And anyway, that's it out of me, man. Punching out.
Yeah. Someone says she basically calls him a chicken fucker and asks if he likes the chicken. Are you enjoying the chicken?
It's great.
I like how that guy translated "ya." Like
yeah. Ya, yes. That would be yes.
I think I don't think he knows German. I'm calling Bravo Sierra on that
a
guy.
little Bravo Sierra.
John, Arizona, what's up?
Hey, I'm calling y'all out, man. You guys are wrong. We got killer bees in Arizona, and I think Texas and New Mexico, too.
And what are they doing?
Just chilling.
Are they chilling or are they killing?
No, they're just chilling. It hasn't got to that point yet, I guess. I mean, I ain't no scientist.
It's been 30 years.
They said they were slowly making their way into America.
When's the last time you heard somebody get stung to death down there?
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're going to name these things killer bees, they should be doing some killing.
Nothing.
But we get nothing from the killer bees. Absolutely
I tell you what,
nothing.
I'm going to go out. I'm going to go poke me a couple nests today, all right?
All right. Thank you, sir.
I like how he called us out and then was proven wrong.
Yeah.
I'll call you guys out. They're here, and they're not killing anybody.
Right.
So, there you go.
They're here, and they're just kind of flying around.
Get your facts straight.
Right.
They're making honey.
The news made the killer bees sound like they had, minds of their own, and they were highly intelligent, and their whole job was
easily irritated.
Yeah,
right.
Their whole job was just to kill you.
Brandon from the Gulf of Mexico, he pointed this out. We didn't hear this, I guess. The guy that said he was a doctor before on the phone talking about the bird flu. He goes, a doctor saying, and then quotes, regular person flu. Did the doctor guy say that? Did the guy that said he was a doctor on that call?
Was he trying to talk down at our level, or was that guy a hoax?
That's the regular person flu.
Look, man, we have the microphones in front of us, so we're the experts. And then if you call in a radio show, you must know something about that subject.
Right.
That's just how it works.
Yep.
So that guy was a doctor.
Yeah. Regular person flu.
Regular person flu.
Listening to Opie and Anthony as he's treating people.
Right.
Listening to the audio of somebody fucking a chicken.
All right, we got one of the... Yeah, good. We got one of the big stories of the day right here.
Yeah.
Dust off the gloves, drop into 20. Rocky Balboa is back. Sylvester Stallone is returning to the role that made him famous. He will write, direct, and star in the 6th Rocky movie, simply titled Rocky Balboa. The first Rocky, released in 1976, won 3 Oscars, beating out All the President's Men and Taxi Driver for Best Picture.
Stallone has not been the most loved actor of his generation, but that movie was adored.
But there's one big twist in this Rocky. Rocky's loving and supportive wife, Adrian, is dead. Rocky is a widower, though actress Talia Shire may make an appearance in a flashback. So at 59 years old, will Rocky be able to go 3 rounds in the ring without breaking a hip? Not to worry, says Stallone. You're never too old to climb a mountain if that's your desire.
When you reach a certain age, people become skeptical about what you can do. So you may not have the skill, but you've got the will.
And will audiences have the will to sit through a 6th sequel?
If it makes $100 million, then the answer is yes, we need another Rocky movie.
Oh, boy. It will. It would make $100 million without a problem.
He's going to be training on a colostomy bag.
Yeah, you got to hit the bag for a little while.
You're 60. You're 60 fucking years old.
60
You're not.
when filming Rocky 6.
Yeah.
Adrian's not coming back because she's dead.
I just picture him like the close up on his face, pulling away as he's going like, yeah, and they pull out and he's getting a colonoscopy, like as they're snaking that pipe up his ass.
Yeah. It's all punch drunk, shaking like Ali.
He's 60.
Yeah, he should have turned Rocky into like a superhero or something.
You can't.
And recast Rocky and just continue that way. Just recast Rocky. There's a million little stories you could do with the original Rocky.
How about recast Rocky and do it as a prequel, where it's like Rocky before the first Rocky?
There you go.
Yeah, like The Godfather Part 2.
There you
go. Kind of show how he got to the point where, he was even boxing at all.
There you go.
I don't know. Anything but a 60-year-old Sylvester Stallone in the ring. It's not even like he takes on a younger boxer or anything and shows him the ropes. It's Rocky, Sylvester Stallone, 60, in the ring.
In the ring. Oh, boy. Looks like he's
a
not
young
getting...
Burgess Meredith, only 69.
Looks like he's not getting any work in Hollywood.
No, and it's just going to be bad, like, old jokes. They're going to tell old people jokes. Like, because he's got to overcome that. So there's going to be people saying that. And then the dead Adrian part is going to be the heart-tugging tissue moments. People say I can't do it no more. He's going to be by the gravesite. People say I can't do it no more, but you were always the one that told me I could do it. And now I'm going to get back. I'm going to do it, Adrian. I'm going to fight for you and Mickey. He's back. I'm training. I don't chase the chicken no more. I fuck it. Yeah, good chicken. Yeah.
He's gonna be running around a mall. Do you ever see those old people walking around Vesta exercise?
He's gonna have to run up the steps again.
No, he can't.
He's going to run up those steps.
Stop it.
No,
he's gotta run up those steps.
No, he's gonna have that old person thing. That chair that goes up the wall.
The chair lift. Go so real slow. As he's flipping his jump rope in front of his little rascal, running it over, flipping it over the rascal, running it over. I'm a little rascal. I'm a little rascal.
Hey, look at George Foreman. He was 44. Dude, you're 60.
You're 60. It's a little different.
Hey, buy the Rocky Balboa lean grilling, fat burning grilling machine. It's only $9.95. You can make burgers and fuck this! I gotta fight. Yeah! I'm so sorry. I need you to help me or something. Where's Apollo? Where's Mickey? Where's anybody that'll make this movie with me? Paulie will make it. He's not doing shit. Yeah, they said that Paulie will be available to make it. He's already agreed. Burt Young has already agreed to make the movie like he had anything else going on.
He's been waiting for that phone to ring for 10 years. He's just been waiting and waiting and waiting.
He's hoping that they're going to remake... he died, though, in Pope of Greenwich Village.
Oh, right, yeah, that was his big part. The only way I could believe this movie is if Paulie is Rocky's opponent. That's the only way this movie could actually be have any reality to it. Who's he going to fight? A young guy? Gotta wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about
Mr. T? Will Mr. T make an
You know,
appearance?
no, he's going to fight a terrorist. Because remember he fought the Russians.
The Russians
He's going
during
to
the
fight
Cold
an
War.
Al-Qaeda.
That'll be great.
I enjoyed this movie, Rocky. Showed that we could fight terror.
God is great.
Go for it.
All bad catchphrases.
Yeah, what a bad terrorist catchphrases. Praise to Allah.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Rocky 6.
Here, yeah, the movie.
What do you got, Steve? Just say it.
Oh, okay. They printed the script in his magazines. In that Sly magazine, they printed most of the Rocky 6 script, and he fights a young black fighter. Goes out to Vegas and fights a...
That's what's so hilarious about white people. We only beat them in the movies. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
In real life, they just kick the shit out of us, but in movies...
Whitey in the ring is always the bleeder. He's just bleeding in the first 10 seconds of the fight, and the whole rest of the fight is, I don't know, that cut over his eye could pose a problem. The doctor's always got to look at it. They're always ready to just cancel it until he gets his ass knocked out. Black guy looks like he's barely got a sweat on him.
I know, right? He's talking shit. He's doing the latest P. Diddy dance as he beats the shit out of you. That was the worst thing about, what's his face? Who's the dude there? He keeps getting knocked out, the middleweight champion. I'm getting,
Oh,
no! What's his name? Come on!
I don't know.
Roy Jones Jr.
Oh, okay.
Roy Jones Jr. would beat the shit out of you.
Well, they're trying to get
and
him.
He would entertain the crowd at the same time.
They're trying to get him for Rocky 6. Roy Jones Jr. So.
Oh, my God. Is this the real script?
Yes.
Yep. He's fighting some... Is it a younger black dude, or...?
Yeah, it's a younger black
dude. Did they mention his 60-year-old ball bag spilling out of the side of his American flag shorts?
Told Turkish taffy testes.
Hey, Mickey, stepped on my balls.
Hey. I got dignity, kid. This is part of the strict. How about you look into yourself? Y-A-S-E-L-F. That's how they spell yourself in the script. You know, there was this old champ, and he was going to defend against this young, real tough challenger, you know. So the fight went down, and the old champ, this poor guy, he looked like he took a real beating, you know. So after the fight, the new champ felt bad about whipping the old champ, but the old champ said, don't worry about it. It's only right, because the real fighter, the real champ, should go out the way he came in. It's the champions do! Ugh. P.U. So he wants to go out like a champ.
That's going to be the sound in the theater. The amount of people are going to show up to see that movie.
You don't think the American public will go in droves to see this?
Yeah, they'll see this.
I think this will be a huge hit.
It'll have a huge opening weekend.
It will. And that's
who's going to... the baby boomers?
Yeah, I remember when I saw Rocky for the first time. Rocky Balboa.
I was blowing this fat guy from Arkansas.
Mason Dixon. That's the guy's...
Yeah, that's going to be the name of the fighter?
That's the black guy's name. That's the fighter he...
They're trying to get Roy Jones Jr. to play that part.
Oh, my God. He can't lose again. He's going to fight at some point.
Now he's going to lose
to a 60-year-old Rocky. Oh, you know the shit he's going to get?
In the ring before every real fight?
Yeah.
Hey, dude. 6-year-old white guy beat you up. Come on, Babu. Well, good luck to Sly. Should be exciting.
Talia Shire might make an appearance for a flashback.
Probably a flashback on a deathbed.
How do they do that?
It's going to be her on the deathbed.
Oh, it'll be like an older, very good deathbed.
It's going to be on the deathbed, big dramatic scene, and that's going to make him, have to do what he's got to do.
I thought she was going to be knocking dishes and stuff off of the cabinet.
Sure.
And he was going to go, what, are you going to kill me? Kill me. Be a killer like your father.
When was Rocky V made?
15 years ago.
15
years ago. And
Are
that
you
one
kidding me?
actually...
It's been 15 years in between movies?
I was 90-something. I was just about a senior in high school, so yeah, that was maybe 15 years ago. Jeez.
But I got it in front of me here.
Wow.
Yeah, 1990. Wow, Steve, very good. It only made $40 million, Rocky V, 15 years ago.
Yeah, but that was
Also, what does it cost to make a Rocky movie? You don't have a whole lot of special effects.
No,
You've got
it's got to cost a lot.
You got to pay Rocky though.
This one's going to be a lot of special effects.
Stallone's probably taking a pay cut because he's probably involved in producing it.
His head computerly generated onto somebody who's actually maybe
exactly
52.
It's going to be like Spider-Man, all just complete CGI Sylvester Stallone.
It's going to be a George Lucas film.
You know what's going to be horrible is like his sort of in shape with like muscles with like skin losing the elasticity.
The old guy in shape?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it the juicer guy?
Oh, yeah. Tells his name, Jack LaLanne.
Yeah, Jack LaLanne.
Old guy in shape. Maybe he'll just get in the ring in a big, like, black jumpsuit like Jack LaLanne wears, right up to his jawline and down to his toes, like everything's covered completely.
Yeah,
I've been in shape since 1938. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's been wearing the Arthur Fonzarelli mechanic suit.
Yeah, the whole time.
Since he was like 32.
You never see any of Jack LaLanne except for his face and his hands. That's all you see.
Some people suggesting they bring back Tommy Morrison for the film.
Is he still around?
Yeah, he's in bad shape actually.
Vanilla Thunder from Philly. Jesus Christ, you don't understand how many Philly morons are going to show up for Rocky Balboa. Show up for this. Rocky Balboa was voted Philly's favorite athlete by the Daily News.
It's so hilarious. Yeah, that's the funniest thing about them. Like, they score a touchdown at Eagles game. Sometimes they play that Rocky thing.
Yeah.
I was giving him shit when it's actually on my CD. I'm like, the whole pride of your city is based on a guy who doesn't exist. Do you realize that?
Yeah.
Do they have a statue down there of Joe Frazier?
No.
That's pathetic. And they got one of fucking Rocky?
Yeah, they got a Rocky statue, but not Joe Frazier, who is from Philly.
Who's a legitimate, who actually, like, fucking died in the ring and then came back to life?
Right. And beat up Ali a few times in his life.
Oh, that's one of the greatest knockouts ever.
Yep.
Is he going to make a speech, like a great speech like he did when he fought Drago? If I can change, and you can change, we all can change. Remember that? Like he turned the Russian people around. Rocky! Rocky! They all started chanting Rocky like that could ever have happened.
Like they all went and got shipped to Siberia at the end of the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, to relive the bitch wars.
If we can change, if I can change, we can all change. And speaking of changing, let me tell you about Japan's undergarment, people.
Hey,
old people need dignity too, people.
Like it'll be if old people can do it kind of thing.
The listeners will not let the Killer Bee thing go.
No?
Got to back up a little bit. We'll get back to the Rocky thing in a second here, but first, Mike in Texas. Mike?
Yeah.
The Killer Bees are what?
Yeah, we've had a exterminator out here last year that died from getting stung by a bunch of them.
All right, so an exterminator has died from the Killer Bees.
Yeah, out here in Texas, and they said, as a matter of fact, there was an article in our paper about them last Sunday, and they said that there's been a couple of horses. They're not anymore.
All right, so a couple horses and a guy here and there. That's not the epidemic they promised us. I want to see the Killer Bees.
Well, they say their venom's not any more stronger than a regular honeybee, and you can't tell the difference unless you test them, but they're a whole lot more aggressive.
More aggressive.
There's no stories on this. There's nothing going on with the Killer Bees, sir.
I know. I mean, once a year, probably somebody chokes to death at Wendy's.
Well, I was going to say, there's a lot of people that die from vending machines just collapsing on that.
Did you know that?
We've got them real bad out here this year. Because we've had a lot more rain than usual, and I don't know where these things are coming from, but I work in the oil field, and we've had a bunch of them out around our tank batteries and stuff like that.
Are you scared of the Killer Bees?
Well, I don't want to get stung by them. Any kind of vibration or noise upsets them. A friend of mine was weed eating here a while back, and that weed eater upset a hive that he didn't know was there, and they attacked him. And he
friend of mine was weed eating once, and a bee came up, and they don't like the vibrations, Bobby. Stay away from the weed whacker.
But they're lawnmowers and stuff like that. Anything that makes a lot of noise upsets them.
Doggone it!
I don't know.
As opposed to what? The easygoing wasp?
Yeah,
right.
Throw a rock at their hive. See how they like that vibration.
As a kid, that was probably some of the most exciting things you could do. Was messing with a wasp nest.
Oh yeah, they'll bomb.
You and your buddies could find on some Saturday afternoon. Would go find like a wasp's nest. You'd come across it in the woods. What's that? Oh, dude, it's a wasp nest. And then it was just, how can we destroy this thing and not die? and you'd throw rocks at it, and they would just swarm and start running.
They would swarm
and chase you
and make themselves look like an arrow pointing at you.
Right. and half of them, only half would look like the arrow, because half had to be the bow.
Oh, that's right.
And it would pull back and shoot at you, and the very tip would be one of the stingers, and they would go into your butt, only your butt.
I forgot about that. You're right.
As you ran.
I was a little wrong.
And the stinger was on the nose as opposed
to on the nose of them for some reason.
I'm still not buying the killer bee thing. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not either.
Let's go to Max in Dallas. Max?
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey.
I heard the original script for the new Rocky movie. Rocky walks in and Talia Shire's laying on her face on the carpet with one shoe off and a vacuum cleaner running.
Wow.
Then he goes outside and finds his boxing gloves and his American shorts in the dumpster. Punching out, boys.
Oh, About Balboa is going to be the name of the movie.
About Schmidt, one of the best comedies ever made.
You ever see that one, About Schmidt, with Nicholson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, when he walks home and his wife is dead.
With one shoe off.
And she's just,
the vacuum cleaner's still going.
It was the perfect walk home and your wife's dead.
Right.
She, like, the vacuum's going, she's laying on her face, and one of her shoes are just slightly off, and it's just, and he walks in and just, like, finds her
all
like
she
that.
wanted to do was keep the house tidy.
That's
vacuum. All she wanted in her life.
How does that always happen with the shoe, though?
Like,
I've noticed that whenever any like 4 more people are beating the crap out of you, like one of your shoes always comes off. It's unreal.
Yeah.
All the hits are like on your torso and your head area.
But them shoes, no matter how tight you tie them, they're just flying off.
You get hit by a car, they come flying off.
And, you know, I heard he came right out of his shoes. Right out of them.
All right, we got a guy on the line. His name's Sean, and Danny wrote, "Drunk dude won't stop calling." All
right.
Sean, this could be good.
Yo, fellas.
What's up? You've been calling all morning. What's going on?
Ah, man, what the fuck? Dude, it is so hard to play the O&A drinking game with you guys at fucking 8 in the morning. Like, this is ridiculous.
I forgot. People play the O&A drinking game on a regular
Which is
basis.
what?
Yeah, there's things that we do on the show, little crutches and stuff, and that's your cue to drink, you know. There's a whole list of things you do. I forget where the list is. It might be on Whackbag or something.
Oh, and now you do an impression. You fucking I'm not even sure anymore now.
Yeah.
So we had to go to the diner and harass the dude until he gave us a 12-pack because it was too early to sell booze. Fuck that guy is what I say.
Where are you calling from?
Jersey, Wayne.
Oh, all right, Wayne, New Jersey. Right on.
This guy's so drunk he doesn't even know. Jersey?
No, Jersey, where was I?
Dude, come on.
Have you guys been drinking all night?
Yeah, we started drinking early, and then now it's early again.
All right.
Yeah, come on, man. Don't be harsh on me. Fucking Tommy Morrison died of AIDS. 93.3 impressions.
I don't know. I don't think Tommy Morrison died yet, right?
Yeah, he's dead.
Is he?
Is he?
Yeah.
Anyone?
He went to prison and died.
I have no idea.
I don't know about that. All right, Sean. Good luck to you.
Hey, I love you, guy. You know, you're all right. You know,
he's the drunk guy.
You're one of those good guys that like to put my hand on your shoulder. Say, hey, fella. You know,
say, hey, fella.
Come on over here. I love you, man. You're all right.
All right. Hey, by the way, Tommy Morrison, he's alive, he's healthy, and yes, he's still one tough son of a bitch.
No way.
That's right. That's right. TommyMorrison.net.
Get your facts straight.
You've shaken my entire existence to the
Danny
core.
Bonaducci.
All right, Sean. Thank you.
I love you.
All right.
Sean from Washington, D.C. Hey, how about when the Russian premier stood up, the guy that looked like Gorbachev?
Oh, yeah.
And started to do the slow clap after Rocky's speech. Remember that? He stood up.
Oh, no.
And he does like this slow clap, and the whole place just comes apart at the seams. We can all get together, because Rocky said
and
so.
And communism comes apart.
I must break
at the
you.
sleeves.
Yes.
A dumb guy from Philly is the one that makes it happen.
It's a Rocky.
Do you think Carl Weathers is somehow trying to get into this one?
Yeah, he's dead too, though. I mean,
I'm saying,
in the movie.
Flashback?
Yeah, flashback.
Yeah, a whole flashback movie.
But he died.
He dyes his afro. It's a facelift.
Yeah, just for the part.
Back to the Killer Bees, Eric.
Morning, boys.
You want to say that we're downplaying this?
Yeah, my father's been an exterminator for over 30 years, and I've been working with him for about 10 years. What the problem is, they do look like a regular honeybee, but there is a pheromone that is released. When one bee stings you, there's a pheromone from that sting that is released that attracts the other bees. It brings out an extreme aggressiveness in these bees. And their only goal, once they start stinging, is to get rid of that threat.
All right, that's fine, but where are the big stories about the killer bees? That's
There have been actually in the U.S. There's been over 24 people killed from these stings, and in South and Central America there's several hundred people.
That's
killed.
nothing.
when?
They scared us for decades that the killer bees were coming, and you're saying a couple dozen people died. I would think at this point 1 million people died.
Well, but what's happening is they're moving slowly throughout the country. There was a recent graphic that I saw on the internet that was showing Arizona has the biggest problem with them. Texas and New Mexico are having problems. Here in Colorado, we're starting to get them. And actually,
where did the killer bees come from? Mexico?
No, South America.
South America? Okay, so this is what I loved growing up as a kid when they threw this fear at us that the killer bees were coming to America.
Yeah.
And they would show the graph like, in the year blah, blah, they're going to be this far, and then this far, then they're going to be into Texas, and then this. But as a kid, I was thinking, yeah, but what's happening to the people that they're, in the area they're in right now?
Yeah, right then and there.
Are a lot of people dying in that area where the killer bees are actually hanging out before they move slowly north? The killer bees, nothing ever happened.
No killer bees.
They promised us killer bees. They promised us flying cars.
We got nothing.
What else did they promise us that didn't happen?
Mylar suits.
Mylar suits. Jetpacks.
Well, I'll tell you one thing is exterminators are actually not allowed to kill these. If an exterminator encounters a hive of these bees, you actually have to call the fire department to take care of them.
All right, but
they have to use foam.
It's not the epidemic they promised us.
Yeah, it's worse than what you think it is. They just intentionally.
And I'm going to say, no, it's not.
Can't you just come up with that?
I personally think you're wrong.
All right, thank you.
Carl Weathers.
I think you'll know.
Carl Weathers will come back in a flashback like Chubbs in Happy Gilmore. I'm sorry. What was that, Bill?
I'll say, can't you go up to the hive with that? What's that thing they always have in like the old movies?
Yeah, the little dust.
The thing they spray the insecticide with.
Yeah.
The old
had the little handle.
It was actually in The Godfather when his little grandson was walking around.
There you go. Yeah.
Stop! You're spilling it. Little smoke.
Yeah. That little. Psh, psh, psh. It usually in the cartoons it said DDT on the side, and you'd spray a big cloud.
Now the end of
that
was I supposed to believe that the pesticide made Marlon Brando have the heart attack?
I don't know.
Was running around because
I think it was just running around, all the excitement. And then he sprayed it on him when he was laying there dead.
I like when he starts to go down. He grabs that little stick that you grow the tomatoes on.
That'll help.
That was another good one. That was probably the best death right up to the.
Made that sound. And then he just grabs the little stick and down he goes, and the kid sprays insecticide on him. I'm surprised Michael didn't have the kid killed for that.
I know. Godfather 2 he would have.
Yeah, Godfather 2 when he really turned ruthless.
He would have taken him out on a little rubber dinghy.
Yeah.
At 60, he does look like he's in really good shape. It's kind of scary. Let's say hi to Fonzo. Fonzo, he knows a little bit more about Rocky 6. Go ahead, Fonzo.
What's up?
Hey.
Yeah, I read the script in Slides magazine. They put it out over like 3 issues. I'll try to be brief with it. Basically, it's exactly how you said. It opens up in the cemetery with him over Adrian's grave, talking about how much he misses her. He owns a restaurant in Philly. Now, his kid, who you remember from Rocky 5, is now some high-powered businessman who has no time for his dad. His brother-in-law is still hanging around. And this champion is like a thug rapper who he's run out of challengers because there's nobody in the heavyweight division. Then some cable sports channel simulates a fight between this guy, the champion, and Rocky in his prime. And Rocky wins, so it gets a lot of people kind of, in his ear about how he can get back into the ring. And so he goes to, he gets checked out, they give him the approval, and the script in the magazine kind of cuts off when they're about to fight. The other thing is he kind of has a love interest with some fat girl that he knew when she was a kid, whose name is Little Maria. They describe her as kind of a Cameron Manheim type. And he takes her kid, who's another, like, street thug, under his wing, and he kind of, teaches them the ropes, that kind of thing. He hires both of them to work in his restaurant.
You know what's going to happen, right? He's going to die in the ring. That's the only way that movie.
Well, that's what was rumored years ago. I mean, that's how he wanted to finish it. I'm not sure if
That's the only way it would get any buzz if he dies in the ring, ending the Rocky series with Rocky 6. Then there'd be a huge buzz. And then people, because they saw the movies in the past, would have to see 6 just to get the final ending of the series.
Right.
Yeah.
How old is he in the script?
I think they've got him in his 50s or something. I think he made references to other people having fought pretty late. And they might even make a George Foreman reference or something like that. But Foreman was like 42 or something. Fly's going to be 60.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Watch out.
All right. We'd continue, but his phone obviously sucks. Let's go to Taylor in Texas. He's got some stats on the killer bees. Taylor.
Caleb with a C.
Yeah.
I'm down here by Hidalgo where the killer bees first crossed the border, where it's documented, and there's at least 2 or 3 people a year get killed by bees, and they're not sure if they're killer bees or European, but they're just saying that they are killer bees.
Can we get some stats?
I'll look it up. I'll see what I can
I'm just
find
saying, well, 2 or 3 people are dying from the killer bees every year.
It's not that big a deal. It's been going on for so long that it's not that big a deal anymore. It's usually an old Mexican on a tractor, that doesn't know what he's doing.
There's a lot more people dead in that area every year from just crossing the street. You see what I'm getting at? This is not the epidemic they promised us.
Exactly. I mean, you're exactly right. But they are here, and, they kill someone every year. That's about as bad as it is.
All right. Thank you, sir.
I love how the old Mexican. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's on a tractor. He's probably just mowing the lawn.
Right.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's Mexican.
Look at
it makes no fucking sense.
Look at this guy in Texas. Killer bees killed a guy.
Oh, okay.
Jim?
Yes. A guy in Corpus Christi was mowing his lawn about 7 years ago, and they attacked him. His neighbors called 911. Cops came out. She was filming it. Cops came out, got out of the car, looked at it, got back in the car. The guy just died.
I think we're proving our point.
Exactly.
There's not much going on with the killer bees.
Balls Deep from Board Planet. He keeps saying, enough with these script reports. They are all fake fucking idiots. The real script is not on the internet. Hey, Balls Deep, this script is in Sylvester Stallone's magazine, you asshole dipshit. It's in Sylvester Stallone's magazine. It's called Sly Magazine. And it's excerpts from the script that he wrote. You're an asshole. We never said it was off the internet. But he's emailed like 2 or 3 times. It's not the real script. It's not up on the internet. What a
Which
tool.
makes it seem what he has the real script, so he can tell.
I guess so. Yeah. He just thinks he knows everything. You know what? Ban. Balls Deep is being banned.
You can't ban him.
Why not?
He can't get every magazine in the mail.
Fucking idiots, he calls us?
He can't.
All right.
You can't ban him. There's a lot of magazines out there. You
Anthony,
can't read
have
all
a
of
heart.
them.
Jesus.
You can't read all the magazines out there, Anthony.
All right. Last chance for Balls Deep. Next time, though, banned.
What is this that you just handed me?
Does anybody ever get banned? Every time I'm in here, you're going to ban somebody, and Opie goes, oh, come on.
Oh. Way to wreck the bit, Bill.
No.
Jesus.
Oh, did I ruin it?
Yes, that's the bit.
Thanks. It's
Jeez, thanks for being so observant.
Really, I'm a fucking idiot.
Gee, that was
Wow. Look at them dying in there. Did I really just expose one? I had no idea. What the fuck? If I can figure it out, the people at home can't figure that out?
I didn't think people could figure it out. I thought our acting was up to par on this one.
We were doing a great job of acting the part that I was really adamant about banning him. And
way to go, Bill. Way to go.
Well, why don't you have somebody give me a list of some of your top 10 little bits here, and I want to expose them. I'm sorry.
I'm going to cross that bit off the list.
Just scrape that one off that page.
I guess that
right
bit
there.
is finally done. Thanks, Bill.
There it is. Just just erase that.
Way to be so observant. Jesus.
Let me see. Billy Burr. Let me ban him right now. Don't worry, because I won't really, because I never do.
See, that's the guy. Lonnie from Texas.
Hey, yeah, check. Go to CorpusChristiCaller.com. You'll read about the killer bee attack yesterday. Put 4 people in the hospital.
All right, can we get some killer bee stories, Eric? Go to Google. We'll get
go
the
to
killer bees stories.
Find out how many people people get stung by regular bees and
Right,
die.
regular bees and die.
Right.
But
I'm sure
we
the
get
number's
about
much
2 or 3
higher.
a year down here in Corpus and in surrounding areas. So
All right. A lot of
punching out.
A lot of people calling about the killer bees. They're trying, but
then find out how many people like choke at a Wendy's every year.
Exactly. Joe.
Yo.
What's up, Joe?
Hey, good morning. Hey, you got to check out the Star, man. They got Dane Cook eating Charlize Theron's ass.
Well, that was on Jay Leno, right?
Yeah, yeah. Did you get the picture of it?
No, I have not.
Yeah, you got to see the picture in the Star. It's funnier now.
All right, we'll check that out. Thanks, sir.
Okay, bye.
All right, why don't we take a break?
All right.
Why don't we do a little something?
Look at this. People emailing in. I thought that. That was a bit. I always thought Ant was serious. Oh my God! Bill Burr ruined everything for me. Can you read the funny papers to us? Ban Bill Burr.
This is going to be a huge
turning point for you
in my campain.
This is going to be a huge turning point.
Bill Burr is exposing
Opie and Anthony Bits.
Hey, you know what I noticed? Just ruining everything.
Really? Jeez.
Like everyone didn't know.
Stop being observant, please.
Like everybody didn't know.
That was
I've never banned
FDR's
anybody.
administration. How come you never stand up when you give a speech?
Hey, what?
It's almost like you can't walk anymore. It's kind of weird. He's in a wheelchair. Thanks. Now the country has no confidence, and we're going to lose World War II. Way to go, Bill.
Way to go, Bill. Bill Burr in history. See, we can start a new bit.
What I'll start with. You know what I noticed?
Right. Hey. Maybe you can come up with another one of those as we go to break. We'll come back and there's something else you noticed. Bill Burr in history.
I've noticed that shirt that he has on. I swear to God, I saw Michael Landon wear it on a talk show.
Really?
Nothing.
Jesus.
The fucking wheels are coming off, man. This is it.
Nancy in Boston.
No.
No, we like you, Bill. Stop. Nancy.
Hi, how you guys doing?
All right, Nancy.
Hey, I just want to tell Bill Burr that little Jimmy Norton would have never accepted.
That's right.
Boy. Oh, boy.
He would have allowed us to run it into the ground.
Punching out, guys. Love you.
Well, maybe it's time to end that bit. Maybe it ran its course. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's not my fault. I'm not taking responsibility. I mean, you guys should have had some sort of briefing. You know
what?
just stick a guy in a chair like this, flying by the seat of his pants. I mean, you guys are living dangerously. You know? So fuck you and your bit.
Actually, it's a disease, and I understand this, and I'm not even going to hold you responsible.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's a disease. It's
you
not my
blurt
problem.
things out like that, and it's a disease.
Yeah, dopamine starts going.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to play the chicken audio now.
Yeah, I mean, my uncle actually was beaten to death for exposing something. You know?
Oh,
so,
see?
Yeah, so don't say it's not a disease,
It's
all right?
a disease.
'Cause that shit isn't funny to me. I'll fucking email you 22 paragraphs of shit.
Explaining why it's a disease.
Yeah.
That was a book report. Let's say hi to Bill in Pennsylvania. Bill?
Good morning, boys. Long-time listener. Love the show. Hey, just wanted to remind you, I guess nobody picked up on it. The movie Airplane, when a guy walks in to buy a bomb in the airport store, there's a poster, a movie poster of Rocky 35 or something. There's an old man in boxing gloves.
Oh, I
Kinda
remember
fits the
that.
story.
Yeah. Well, he's getting close. He's up to 6 now.
Yeah.
All
Punch me
right.
out, boys.
Thank you, Bill. All right, enough with the killer bees. Killer bees kill dogs and horses. Killer bees don't make as much honey. Killer bees talk. Bees. We'll find one story
They're
on
all
killer
urban
bees today,
myths.
though, okay? We have to go back to October 11th for the last killer bee story.
One time there was a guy.
One time?
And he was walking down the street, and he was chewing his gum too loud. And they didn't like the vibrations.
Dude, I heard about this.
Dude, it's fucking true.
They stung his tongue, and it swelled up, and he suffocated.
All right, here we go.
Truth.
Here we go. You Google killer bees. Here's some of the headlines. Bucks blanked 5-0 by the killer bees.
What? The sporting team?
Yeah, sorry. Killer bees strike closer to Colorado. Beekeeper hasn't found killer bees here. That's in Florida. Killer bees found in California. Killer Bees reclaim first place in Pearl Lake's Coke Classic.
Wow, they're talented.
They really are. Killer Bees confirmed in San Francisco area.
Uh-oh. Well, they're that far north?
I guess so. It continues. Killer Bees anxious to open camp today.
Ah. Maybe those San Francisco ones are just like killer. Not like killer, like kill you. They're just killer bees.
Killer Bees found near Santa Fe.
The combination of colors, the black and the yellow.
It's killer.
It's fierce. Those are fierce bees.
Killer Bees
Aggressive.
add 4 more to camp roster. Let's see. Killer Bees signed Clay Plume.
Wow.
That's pretty
now
impressive.
we are in trouble.
Killer Bees lead Classic League. Let's see. Bees stress special teams. And then it just goes to regular Bees and not Killer Bees. Bees goalie Lindsay signs PTO with Rampage.
They have goalies?
Yeah, they have goalies and all sorts of stuff. They got a hell of a team. All right. Derek, get us out of here, please.
Wave of the future, my friend.
So I could just get one of those and it'd be fine?
You get one, and then they have your credit card on record, and then when you run low on funds for your Easy Pass, they put some more in off of your credit card. I don't even think about it. Tolls are nothing but a pain in the ass if there's too many people in a cash lane, and then they tie up the Easy Pass lane. I like the guys that stay in the Easy Pass lane, so at the last minute they could dive over into the cash lane, but the other people are bumper to bumper, so they can't get in, and they're blocking the Easy Pass lane because they wanted to. Those people, the type of death that they should get, I can't even think.
No, you know
of
what the worst is the Holland Tunnel going into the city is the worst.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple of red lights there, and then there's just people cutting in.
It must have been good, like at the time when they built it, I guess, and the horns went like "Auga, auga," because like one little jalopy coming out every 10 minutes. We're here in New York City from Jersey.
You
now
got goggles and a scarf.
The mother-in-law's in the rumble seat.
That's when these roads made sense.
Right.
You're so right.
That's when all
and
these
we're still
roads.
the same fucking roads.
Times Square. It's Times Square here in the heart of New York City. We're here watching traffic. It's like one car every
23 Skidoo.
20 minutes going by. That's when it was like, when you had to get out at night and light the lanterns that were your headlights. Those roads were built then. No improvement's been made. Oh, they make them a little wider. They pave them nicer. It's not cobblestone. But the tunnel is still the fucking tunnel.
It all gets funneled down to that one lane.
It comes out, and it's just a mess.
That's really funny.
I thought you had to have I thought they just charged you like a some ridiculous fee for that Easy Pass.
No, the
I
Easy
just
Pass
rent
itself,
cars.
it's like a deposit that's nothing.
Shit, I'll get one.
And then Easy Pass, when you blow past the cash line and there's nobody in front of you, especially in Jersey where they got the ones that are full speed Easy Pass, it's this lane you get off on, and it's just a big thing over the lane, and you go through there at 60 miles an hour. You don't even have to stop. And bing, you've paid your toll. And you look over and see the cash line, and it's a mile long of just miserable people. You feel right then and there.
I think I actually
it's
drove
worth
through
it.
that like 3 times in one trip because I didn't get it, and I never got a ticket.
I did that and got a ticket.
You got a
You
ticket.
did? It's confusing,
Get this.
yeah.
Maybe it's coming.
They say they give you a ticket, and it says pay 35 cents for the toll and a $20 surcharge so they can do their paperwork or whatever.
You know what's the biggest scam outside of Chicago? They got these things right as you go into the airport. They know it's a bunch of douchebag tourists like me or whatever, or hack comedians coming from bombing at a college. And you rent a car, and you pull up to this toll, and it's some like ridiculous, it's like a 95-cent toll. Who the fuck has 95 cents?
No.
And there's no attendant. And you get up there, I literally had like $200 in cash on me, and I can't pay fucking 95 cents. And right as I drive through, they take my picture.
Holy shit! Yeah.
So then I pull up to budget, and I'm, saying every word, in every curse word, and then they basically show me, they have literally a computer printout. This is what you have to do. and I had the license plate, the make of the car, what time it happened.
It's all printed out. They know what you got to do
or else I got to pay like
scam.
an $80 ticket. Yeah, it's a total scam because people, they're flying back to wherever the fuck they're at, and they're not going to get it.
And you're right. No one's got 95 cents. What a brilliant toll. It should be 97 cents.
It's like 80 cents. It's like 80 cents or 85 cents right as you get off.
I would make the toll 97 cents and have no attendant and no chance to make change or anything.
And you get $50 out of every dude who does not live in your city every time they leave. Or when they come back, you fucking arrest them, you rape them with the plunger, and then you charge them $2.50.
Up top, motherfucker.
That's what I would do.
That's it. That's what I would do if it was my town.
Well, I just finished my little breakfast.
What did you have?
Well, I just did some granola. You got everyone hungry because you sent one of the guys out to get your stupid apple cake. They don't have apple cake anymore, Anthony.
I'm very disappointed at the Starbucks organization. They seem to have discontinued the apple cake thing. I didn't know it was limited edition. And now they don't have it anymore.
They got cute, like, pumpkin stuff now.
I don't want pumpkin.
They got cookies that look like the fall leaves.
Ew.
They do.
I don't want that either. Nibble on that. I want something cakey.
Well, we got one of our guys going to Starbucks for you.
You're supposed to be calling. Supposed to be there calling. And I was then going to list what they have, and I was going to say what I want.
Well, you scared everyone because
bring it to me.
Out of nowhere, you go, hey, we'll try out your improv skills, see what you come back with. And I'm like, oh, are you kidding me?
But I gave him a good thing. Nothing with nuts in it. I hate nutty things. I don't like peanuts or any kind of nuts in anything that's supposed to be cakey or creamy. Like ice cream with nuts in it, you're insane. It's disgusting. Ice cream is so creamy. Hence the name, ice cream.
You gotta have a little crunch sometimes.
No, you don't need crunch in your ice cream. Unless it's like Oreo stuff. That stuff's pretty good. But nuts have a flavor that is not conducive to ice cream. Sorry.
Well,
it's not.
They're
not sweet. It's got to be something sweet in there.
No, it takes some of the sweetness away.
No, you know why? Why would you take sweetness away? Sweet is good.
The peanuts have a little salt in there. Something with the sugar and the salt. It's kind of tasty.
No. Yeah. Horrid, disgusting. Nothing peanutty. It's got to be something cakey. I said more cake than muffin. If there's muffins there, I don't like blueberry muffins, bran muffins, corn muffins. No, I like the chocolate cakey muffin because it's like cake. It's not even like a muffin.
Oh, you don't like the healthy ones that help you?
No.
Have a bowel movement.
He's
don't
healthy
bran.
Enough.
I like.
He likes to splurge on his little apple cake every once in a while.
Oh, it's because he has a little whore chef running around his apartment.
That's right.
That was great yesterday when I walked home. I had to walk in and go, hi, did you hear the guy? Like I was laughing, like, did you hear the guys today? Oh, they're a bunch of idiots. Yeah. Oh.
Trying to just diffuse the
She
situation.
goes, I heard it. Oh, it's fine. Don't you worry. Her husband's a cop.
And she stirred some botulism into your food.
No. Little raw chicken juice in a syringe.
Well, I'm waiting for the guy to call so you can pick out your cakey thing.
Why isn't he calling?
Why isn't he calling?
Is he known as the slowest guy on the staff?
Is he known for being slow?
He is really known for being a slow guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
Huh.
I won't say that to him on the phone because I don't want him spitting on my food.
All right, as we wait for him to call, Bill Burr, you're going to be playing like gigs all over the world in the next 3
Poor
days?
Bill was just telling me his itinerary. It's
I'm at the University of Washington.
Not Washington, D.C. or anything. Well, he's got to go to Washington State.
He showed up with luggage today.
Yeah.
That's a busy man
bag.
when you show up for this show with luggage. Yes, Ben?
No, I was just saying it was funny. You don't even know that intern's name. That's the funniest
What
part.
is his name?
Emilio.
It's Emilio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emilio. Yeah. He just kind of fell through the cracks.
There was really no impression. Some of these interns, like Bill the intern.
Bill's great.
He made an impression, and that's it. It's lasting.
Not that they fall through the cracks. We've been here a year, and we've had 200 interns, I think.
That's true.
And at first, I was trying to keep up with all the names and what they do and what college they go to and stuff, and try to help them a little bit. But then it just gets to the point you're just faces.
I didn't know these guys' names that are working for us now up until they got hired, really. Before that, when they were just interns, I was like, which one is that? Who? What?
And then one day it just clicked.
Like, I think I knew Danny.
Yeah.
Because it was always, Danny. But that, and Than with his name You know, it's Nathaniel, but nickname? Oh, Nat? No, Than. All right, I've lost interest. I didn't even want to know anymore.
Nickname Yul.
Yeah. Hey, you. And then Travis, I knew it was a weird name, like Travis Bickle.
Yeah.
WKRP.
Yeah, something like that. But then I couldn't, I don't know, what's his name?
Emilio's also the one that's waited downstairs one morning with Anthony's breakfast and didn't think to call upstairs.
Yeah, because they wouldn't let him in.
But he wouldn't call. He had everyone's number. He just didn't think.
Yeah, he didn't have his ID card, so he sat down there with my breakfast and didn't call or anything to get in the building until like 7 o'clock, and I had to eat on the air.
Emilio.
Yes, Ann.
Emilio, hello?
Hello, Ann.
Yes, what do they have down there?
Okay, they have a marble loaf cake, a reduced fat oatmeal banana bread, croissants.
Are there any nuts in that oatmeal banana bread?
It's a croissant.
The bread is nutless.
It is nutless? No.
It has. I think he said croissant.
No, he said croissant after that.
Yeah, there is reduced fat oatmeal banana bread.
Oh, okay.
What else?
There is butter croissant, cheese Danish, crumb cake, Starbucks coffee cake, reduced fat blueberry coffee cake, green apple loaf with hints of ginger.
Just a hint?
Just a hint of ginger. Pumpkin cream cheese muffin.
To tantalize.
A chocolate cream cheese muffin.
No.
A banana nut loaf.
Yuck. Nuts.
A raspberry scone.
What is that?
Ooh, that sounds good.
A raspberry scone?
Yeah, that sounds good. It's a bit on the dry side, but
no, I don't like flaky. I like cakey.
Do you have any cakey-esque type muffins around?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna go with that banana oatmeal.
You're gonna make a decision.
The oatmeal banana bread.
It's reduced fat, you know.
That is fine by me.
Do you want a cup of coffee with this?
No coffee, thank you.
Tea?
No, nothing, no beverage.
Okay.
Just come back with the purchase, thank you, Emilio.
And a CD, because now they're in the CD business.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a CD too? You want the new Fly in the Family Stone compilation?
Ooh.
That's right, they got that. What's the latest, the other one they're selling?
They have Sheryl Crow, Wildflower.
Ugh.
Yeek.
Yikes. All right.
And Paul McCartney.
Ugh.
Alanis Morissette.
Ugh.
And the Rolling Stones, A Bigger Bang.
I hear that's a good one.
Great record.
All right.
And Tracy Chapman as well.
Ugh.
All right.
All right, Emilio. We'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, later.
10:06. Mark it down. Let's see how long it takes.
Did Alanis Morissette ever come with another one?
That was
she
it.
Got all
she
that
had
rage
that
out, and that was it.
jagged little pill, and it was huge, and then fell off the face of the earth.
She's back, though, and her latest record's doing okay.
Yeah, but
Stop
it's an acoustic version of Jagged Little Pill. It's just
Is
all
it?
those songs acoustic.
Same songs acoustic.
Yeah.
Great.
With a couple new ones in there, just because, what the hell.
She's not nearly where she was. She was gigantic.
She was pissed.
Yeah. Just the
That was the
angry, like...
That's like when you write a joke, and like in a stand-up act, once you're not angry about it anymore, you just can't do it. Like, I lost my cell phone. I had a great story about losing it. And then I got a new one, and then I'm trying to be on saying, I'm still mad about this problem. It's been solved. And it just fucking...
And
the
you have
second you're not really angry, I don't know, the crowd just senses it.
Wow.
And then it just goes, yeah, I lost it this past weekend. I was like halfway through the bit, and it's like a 3-minute bit, and when you're halfway through it and you're not angry anymore, you just like, it's like shoveling wet snow. You just see people getting up, I think good time to go to the bathroom. This is the bathroom comic.
You give a great insight to stand-up that no other... Like, I've heard behind-the-scenes stuff and the way comics feel about their material and how it's presented and bombing or killing and stuff. But you just give this insight to some of the stuff that I've never heard from another comic before. It's very interesting. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, halfway through, and you've lost it. Now you're standing there.
You have to finish,
You
right?
got to finish shoveling wet snow.
And your new phone's nicer than the one you lost, so you're happier at this point.
Yeah, I just didn't...
But you're still trying to make believe you're not. That's a little weird. So you showed up today with luggage.
Right.
Let's move backwards here a little bit. You showed up with luggage.
Yeah.
And you're going to Seattle, Washington right after the show.
Yeah. I do that, literally do the gig, and then I take the red-eye back.
To New York.
Yep, because I'm at Irving Plaza.
How long are you...
Plaza.
Irving
Plaza.
How long are you going to be in the state of Washington?
About 6 hours.
6 hours he's going to be there.
All the way across there.
Wait, you're not even sleeping in Seattle tonight?
No.
Wait a minute. Holy
Imagine
crap.
flying and then 6 hours later you got to get on and do that godforsaken
See, if you
flight.
take the 1 o'clock red eye back, technically that's the next day, so they don't fuck with you.
Wow. So you're going to Seattle, but not sleeping there. Coming back later today, technically.
Yep. That should be about 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning, late tonight, early tomorrow morning, and then you got a gig in
Seattle time. Yeah.
Then you got a gig tomorrow.
Are you showing
in New
up
York.
here for this show?
No, I think we got Patrice tomorrow.
Patrice.
Yeah. So then a show in New York tomorrow, which is what?
Irving Plaza.
Right.
And then I go. Then the next morning, Thursday, I'm here.
Okay.
And then I get on a plane. I go up to Portland, Maine. Then I'm on this tour bus.
Oh, a bus.
To Rhode Island, Boston, Albany. Then I have to fly to L.A. for something, and then I come back. I do Buffalo.
Then you got to go cross
Buffalo,
country.
Virginia, and then I'm doing Laugh-A-Palooza Saturday. Oh, it's just I don't even know. You know, sometimes I just see open dates and I take them, and I don't really look at what fucking states. And this is totally my fault.
Is this true? Look, I'm looking. It's the same identical itinerary, and it's for Charlie Rocket. What? Not a laugh?
I don't get it. He's dead.
Yeah, he killed himself because he had to... Wow.
See, now that was...
I can't believe I didn't get anything.
That's a legitimate one, because he admitted when I bombed with the whatever the fuck I said, he wasn't even listening.
We were listening this time.
I'm amazed because
sometimes there's some great lines that happen.
Charlie Rocket.
And you don't get the reaction because no one's listening, but we were listening.
Dude, he had to do that, and then he slit his throat. Oh my God!
You did it again.
How could I'm gonna filibuster this joke?
Yeah, you know what's killing me? You had the whole "come on, people."
I was so
crazy,
dude. I was so confident with that joke. I was so confident that would have gotten some kind of reaction.
I'm itching my head.
Wow! Don't you understand? See.
I was gonna say, if you're going down for the third time, that would have been it.
Wow.
Let's go to Alabama. We love Alabama.
Enola Gay.
Jason in Alabama.
What's going on, boys?
What's up?
Well, I wanted to let you know I'm buying an 18-wheeler as we speak that with the bumper sticker spell out WOW on the back of his trailer.
That's very cool. Someone supporting the show.
It's very cool. Y'all are blowing up. I just bought my truck about a month ago and started tuning in.
So, Bill, you were watching Speed 2?
Yeah, on the tour bus. What happened? That guy...
Wow.
It was really mean.
Oh, your cake is back.
Don't open it.
Oh, my God, he opened it.
Oh, and he just bowed with his hair right over it.
Folded
Oh,
shut.
dude, don't eat that
And
cake.
you opened it.
He's got long hair.
Wow.
He opened up the package, and then he bowed, and all the lice from his hair fell into the
Oh, thank you. That's Opie's change. Came in here with no money today. Ooh, let me say.
Can we have a bite?
No!
No!
It's banana and oatmeal, and it's cakey.
That's a weird combo.
Mm.
Can I break off a piece?
No.
I'm a little hungry.
No one time you had your oatmeal.
Break off a piece for me.
Nope.
Because I don't care about germs. Just a little. Just
Okay.
No, not that way.
Oh, it's disgusting.
That really was. Come on. Do me a solid.
No.
That corner right there hasn't been touched. Just break it off with your hand and give it to me. I want to enjoy the goodness.
No.
There's got to be some goodness in that.
No.
It sounds a little dry, actually. You need
It
some
weighs
milk?
a ton. Oh, my God.
That's one of those items when you bring it up, and like, oh my God, we sold one. Nobody goes to Starbucks for the pastries.
No one gets that. This thing does weigh a ton.
So now everyone's calling about Bill Burr and your dates. Just go to BillBurr.com. Because when is he playing Boston? When is he playing Buffalo? Because then you do Buffalo.
Then I do, okay, here we go. Irving Plaza in New York, Wednesday the 19th, and then the next day, Thursday the 20th, I'm in, I think it's State Theater in Portland, Maine. Then I'm in a place called Lupo's Friday night, Rhode Island. And then I'm at the Wilbur Theater in Boston on Saturday. Then I'm at the Egg in Albany.
The egg?
Oh, yeah.
What the hell's the egg?
I don't know. It's got to be better than the sphere in Buffalo. Then where the fuck am I?
And then it just continues.
Yeah, and then I do a college in Virginia, and then I'm doing Laugh-A-Palooza.
And then it just keeps going. So go to BillBurr.com.
You know, the same itinerary was used by...
Oh, my God.
Ant, welcome to Bombs and Flubs Volume 3. Garbage Dick is saying, if it makes you feel any better, the bomb was funny. Oh, he liked me. Pat from Moonachie, Ant, I may have invented the car crash, but you perfected it. Flan from Jersey, congratulations, Ant. You managed to somehow allow us to actually hear Flop Sweat over the radio. D-Dub from West Virginia, that joke stunk.
You should have had a reporter standing in front of you as you were delivering that joke with like wind and shit.
I just thought it had something.
Speaking of the car crash, play that. Now listen to this.
I haven't seen you in a while.
America's favorite hero is back.
Hold on.
In an all-new world premiere movie.
We gotta find the real killer.
Chuck Norris.
It isn't the first time we've gone through this.
Walker, Texas Ranger. Trial by fire. CBS tonight.
It was slight in the background.
I heard it.
But it's the exact same car crash.
It's from the same sound effects CD.
Yeah.
Of that car crash. You know what I heard was all the time was the scream we used to use. The woman screaming.
The over-the-top lady scream.
We used it a lot of time as Tom Leykis' wife.
Right.
As he was beating her with a Yule log and throwing her into the fireplace.
Allegedly.
Oh, Tom Leykis?
Yeah. I don't even know if it's a legend. I mean, there were
reports up in Boston.
There were a lot of news stories about him beating his wife after a Christmas party.
Yeah, the story that was reported up in the Boston area.
You bitches.
Yeah.
He really...
Leykis 101.
He really stinks.
He does...
I do the same show every day.
Yeah. Come on, we're going to tell you how to get chicks. Yeah. Okay, Tom. He apparently there were reports up in Boston that he was at a Christmas party. His wife was a little inebriated. Took her home. He was pissed off at her. Took her home. They got in some kind of altercation that the police had to be called for. And he had physically thrown her into the fireplace on Christmas Eve as they were fighting. Come on! Just beat her up and throw her in the fireplace. Merry Christmas!
You have to do it. You have to take them and stick them in the fireplace.
These bitches don't listen.
You know what I can't stand about guys like him? He's one of those people, if you agree with him, he'll totally talk to you, but then if you disagree with him, people come on that show and actually start to make a decent point, and he just yells over them and then hangs up on them. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, if you're going to debate, you know? That's all I'm saying, Andy.
So we used to play this Christmas music with beating sounds and a woman screaming, and it was a very Tom Leykis Christmas. And the scream, and we used it quite a few times, ends up on everything. Like even now, I'll be watching TV and hear like, oh, they hear that scream and go, hey,
that's the scream we use.
That's the scream.
Hey, Bill was bringing up a good point in the office before the show. We wrote it down too. Speed 2. Now, I thought Speed 2 was a good movie.
Ugh.
Never saw it, but I thought it did well. I thought the reviewers liked it.
No,
it was believable. No, it was just a.
It was a bomb.
It was a bomb.
Actually,
from the get-go.
Yeah, I was on the tour bus.
Oh.
On the Monster Comedy event there. I'm really whoring myself out today. I'm really
you certainly are.
I really am. You know, I
That's
give
fine.
a shit.
You wearing your cape, my friend.
I just saw the end of that movie. Like literally, the boat was heading like towards the island.
What was the premise?
The whole premise is just like the first one. I guess
it's a boat instead of a bus.
You know, you had to keep the bus going like over 60 miles an hour. Yeah. I guess you had to keep the boat going at such and such knots.
Knots.
Well, why wouldn't they just jump in the water?
Knots.
I'm sure they figured that out.
You can handle it. Middle of the ocean, hypothermia.
Oh yeah, what?
Why wouldn't they just jump in the water? You can't jump off a bus, but you could jump off a boat.
Was it the passenger boat?
Well, it's like one of those big cruise ships. I mean,
a cruise ship?
That's
you
like
can't get everybody jumping off a cruise ship.
Why not?
And then what about they start lowering the lifeboats and they probably blow it up? Like they said, if anybody tries to get off of the bus, they were going to blow it up even if it's doing, you know.
Plus, that's like jumping off a brownstone. I mean, those things are way up there.
Oh, they're huge.
Hitting the water like... Some cement.
Can't do that.
Well, Communique came in.
Was that location check for Milo?
Let's see if it's a location check. No. Oh, really? Oh, buy, sell. All right. Anyway, Speed 2, yeah. So you saw the end of the movie.
Yeah, it's like the very end of the movie. So, they're literally heading towards the island. So I figured this must be the last 6 minutes before somehow Sandra saves the day. It was 45 minutes of the most horrific just filmmaking ever fucking made. First of all, they come flying in, and they're going right at like an oil tanker. And somehow, who's the lead in that?
No.
Nah, the
O'Donnell? Chris O'Donnell, is it? Or
no.
William Dafoe.
The guy from Sleepers. Now, this whole fucking thing is unraveling. You see,
God damn it.
Wait. No.
I don't know who they are. Wait, here comes
Jason Patrick. Right?
Yeah,
Jason Patrick.
Oh, that guy.
I was distracted because I went to Rotten Tomatoes. Go back again. Just to regroup here. It got a 4% rating. 96% of the reviewers across America hated Speed 2. And one of the reviewers says, if Speed 2 and, let's say, Kissed, a dark comedy about a woman necrophile, were the very last two movies at the video store, I would pick Kissed.
Ooh.
It got horrendous reviews. But anyway, so it's Jason Patrick.
So you figure it's like the end of the movie. Like, you can see the island. Turns out they're heading right towards an oil tanker. And I don't know, they go underneath and somehow they turn the things that steer the rudders, yeah, and they basically sideswipe the oil tanker like it's a fucking parked car, sticking all these holes in the side of it. So now you're thinking, okay, everyone has this big, hey, we made it, big hug, and then one extra, worst extras ever, like, looking off into the horizon, just goes, oh shit. And then they cut to somebody else.
Wait, that wasn't the end of the movie?
No, it's not. It keeps going.
Oh, I thought that would be
shit take.
Yes.
But that would have been a great end of the movie.
No. This is Speed 2, man. You got to make it bigger.
But that looked pretty intense, and they just got out of danger. The oil rig obviously
remember
exploded.
Speed? When they stopped the bus and everyone was fine, it wasn't the end of the movie.
That's true.
Jason keeps getting up. It's the same shit. Now they're heading towards the fucking island.
And we know that because the extra is with the oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
And they're blowing the horn.
That is worse than the buddy movie through the windshield. Whoa! Take.
Yes.
Where they're both heading towards something, where they jump over something.
Yeah.
And you hug each other.
Yeah. Whoa!
Ugh. Horrendous. Then they start going towards, and then the side swiping of the oil tanker was at least fucking 10 minutes to finally get up to there. So I'm thinking, it was such a build-up, you thought it was the end of the movie. Now they're heading towards the fucking island. Still going 15 minutes, people clutching on, water's filling up because they side swiped an oil tanker. Plows into the beach, doesn't stop, keeps going.
So the boat now is going through
It's slicing an island in half. It's going up a street, and the extras, the stuntmen are doing the, get out of the way, get in the way, get out of the way, fucking jump out of the way. There's like 50 of those fucking shots. People drinking like espressos and, ooh, it's a boat, jumping out of the way of their tables.
I love how it's the big burly guys all the time because they got to use the stuntmen whenever they're doing this thing. My favorite has always been the car busting through the gate take. And there's just some guy hanging out in front of the gate for some reason. And at the last minute, he jumps out of the way. And it's always this big, burly, stuntman-looking guy. And you bring up a great point. They always look like they're ready to get out of the way. They never look completely relaxed, whether they're sitting down at a table drinking tea.
Yeah, whenever they're sitting at a table, they're leaning on their forearm, ready to jump up, because they know the fucking car's coming.
Ready to spring to action.
Their legs are like they're at the starting line of a race. They're all set up like ready to
sweating. But it's like the third take. They got nicked by the bumper on the last one.
But they're still drinking their cappuccino.
Right. Just drinking and then, out of the way.
All right, so it just keeps plowing through this fucking island.
I want to go with this now.
I'm trying to make this quicker than the end of the movie because it's
you got to think
horrendous.
the island is going to slow the boat down, and now it's got to blow up.
No, it took at least like 20 blocks. No, it doesn't blow up. It doesn't even tip over.
No, it stays there.
It stays totally upright, goes right up the street, plows
But how is
through
it
some
keeping the
houses.
speed going if it's cutting through an island?
It's the magic of Hollywood, Opie.
All right.
It just keeps going.
All right.
Finally comes to a stop. You're thinking this is the fucking end.
Finally roll the credits.
But you know what I forgot? Sandra Bullock is on dual-connected jet skis with Willem Dafoe, who plays the bad guy. Now Jason Patrick has to go rescue this bitch.
Of course.
Jumps off down a house as everyone's looking like, what the fuck, you know? He somehow commandeers a speedboat from the black dude from that stripper movie that bombed.
Right.
Showgirls.
Okay.
The guy with the dreadlocks, right? I think he got stabbed in Oz or something, right? So he jumps on that thing. Willem Dafoe is now in a fucking plane. This is like 35 minutes into the end of the movie. He's now in a plane with Sandra Bullock going to take off. So he's got to be going at least 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
They're cruising in a boat. Jason Patrick, whatever the fuck his name is, takes like a harpoon, shoots the plane.
Where did he get the harpoon from?
I don't know.
He just happened to have it on the jet ski.
He shoots the plane, right? It goes into the side of it. He holds on, then hits a button for some sort of automatic reel-in mechanism.
What is this used for, aside from rescuing people from a plane from a jet ski?
I have no idea. So now he just holds onto the gun, and he's now in the water, skimming across the water, dragging behind a fucking plane that's taking off. He's not losing his grip. He's definitely squinting his eyes a little. And he comes up. He finally gets up onto the plane, right?
Yeah.
Stands on the side of it, says, "Hey, what's up, sweetie?" to Sandra, and then does the hacky punch to Willem Dafoe.
Right.
Grabs her. They jump off. So part of the plane, like, you know, the plane floats on.
Pontoons.
Yeah, it breaks off. They have them straddled. His nuts are fully exposed. He drops like 90 feet right into the water. Totally fine.
They're fine.
And they just go along like a little friendly torpedo. Now Willem Dafoe's like, fuck, he lost the money, he lost the girl. He looks up, it's the fucking oil tanker again.
Remember from hitting it. How long ago was that in the movie?
At least 45 minutes. Now, at this point, you're like, please, hit the fucking oil tanker and end it. No. He pulls back on the stick. Is he going to hit it? No. He just goes straight up, and then he's smiling. Oh, good. I made it. Turns around, there's like some sort of weather vane or some shit on the boat. He just fucking comes to a dead stop, like impales the plane on this thing and passes out. Now they got to the chick and the dude. They're hugging. You think it's over. Willem Dafoe wakes up. It's still not over.
It's still going.
Looks down. There's gas dripping. Finally, his plane blows up and then sets off a bunch of explosions in the whole oil tanker. It's I swear to God, it has to be at least 40 minutes.
You know, I've never seen the end of that movie. I've seen the boat hit the island, and then I changed the channel because I could swear that was the end of the movie.
It's and you watch the whole thing in dead silence, just like it's. I was going on next, and they're like, "You're on next." I'm like, I have to see the end of this.
These action movies at times are so exhausting because it's one stunt after another, and you're like, when? Yeah, exactly. When does this end? So I could go.
Well, fortunately with Speed 2, the character development was so tremendous that I cared about everybody in it.
Let's say hi to Joe in Jersey. Joe.
Bill Burr.
Yes.
I want to call you an a-hole right now for ruining Speed 2 for me. I'm going to watch that tonight.
You ruined the ending.
You ruined it.
I thought he was going to give me shit for how long it took to tell the end of that fucking story.
No. The oh shit take is like Danny Glover saying, "I'm getting too old for this shit."
Yeah.
Which replaced the 1970s when you needed a laugh. You had an old person give the finger.
Oh, yeah. Up yours!
Yeah,
yeah, you tell him, Granny.
Yeah, the Clint Eastwood orangutan movement.
That made the resurgence, though, in the late 90s, having the old person rap. When old ladies rap, I swear I just want to...
Wasn't that at the end of Wedding Singer?
Yeah,
the Wedding Singer,
they still drag that gag out.
Yeah.
Oh, or anytime old white people... Like, there was another movie where a group of old white people... Old stuffy Republican white people start dancing and singing to rap music, like they're accepting the black guy. I forgot what was it, that Eddie Murphy movie or something?
I have no idea.
Was it Bulworth?
Oh, that was on TV the other day.
I don't even know.
It was
maybe Chris Rock. Oh, is that Chris Rock movie where he's got to go in the White House and become something? I don't know what it would. Don't even act. Just a group of old stuffy white Republicans. Like that would ever even get close to happening. They're dancing and singing. Oh, hate that.
With Warren Beatty rapping.
I saw him one time. He was accepting an award and he started apologizing for things that was the most egotistic.
Really?
He goes, he apologized for not making more movies. As an actor, and I'm sorry. Like we're all sitting there, when is the next Warren Beatty project coming out?
So sorry, I didn't give you enough of me. That is the most self-centered, egotistical
Ishtar was
drivel.
enough.
Let's go to
Yeah, thanks.
Let's go to Tyler. He's saying we're forgetting something. Tyler?
Yeah, hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
You forgot the final ending.
What's that?
They're on the pond cruising towards the oil tanker, and the thing starts to explode, so she pulls off and starts to drown because she's all bound up.
It's still not over?
Oh, I forgot that.
Oh, my God, it's
Wait,
not over.
It didn't end with the oil tanker exploding?
He's right.
Sandra starts to drown, and Jason Patrick has to dive in and do the buddy breathe thing because she's bound with chains.
Oh, so he's like kissing her?
Yes.
And breathing into her mouth, and how did he get the chains off of her?
He just slammed her to the top, I guess, and the black dude in the boat picked her up.
Ah.
Holy crap.
And then it was over?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, but they had the jewels, so everything was okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so bad.
And then he asked her to marry her.
Is that awful?
All right.
Oh, and then see when they were chasing the plane, the black dude and his girlfriend just had the worst, hackiest lines. Like he was all scared and she was laughing like this was all fun.
Really?
Chasing this terrorist with this woman held hostage.
Yeah, nothing beats the throw in the funny line when you would absolutely be petrified for your life. That whole thing. That was a big 80s thing, too.
We should get audio of Speed 2 for Friday's show.
Eek.
That scene, definitely. All right. We're going to step aside, take a little break.
I think it topped Roadhouse as my favorite all-time awful movie.
Wow, it topped that? Because Roadhouse is still my favorite all-time bad movie.
Roadhouse is really hard.
The bouncer circuit.
It's
I
just
love that.
so...
That there's a bouncer circuit. Yeah, this guy's coming in. They know his name. They ship him in from out of town.
And everything about Swayze, he's just such a pretty boy, like his tight shirt and his feathered mullet.
And his dancer body. It doesn't even have a bouncer body. It's a dancer body. And he's going to be kicking some ass at the Roadhouse.
He's like musical tough.
Yeah, like West Side Story tough.
Yeah.
If you're going to have a gang fight and it's all dancing, then he's a tough guy. His feathered mullet.
All right. More movie talk after these messages. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony program, BillBurr.com. He's got a great CD out. He's playing Irving Plaza tomorrow in New York City. Very funny guy. We love him. And he's touring all over the country. Go to BillBurr.com for
click on it
for concert dates.
My name
Where
is
you going, Ronnie?
It's going to be on a Monster Comedy event.
Monster Comedy event?
This is the name of the tour. I'm on with like Gary Gulman's going to be on.
Okay.
Aries Spears. A band of doo-wops are going to be there. And who the hell else is going to be? Nick DiPaolo's going to be on a couple of them. Yeah, man, it's a real strong show.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah, real strong show.
Hey, Ron, how are you?
Ronnie.
Well, I hear the doo-wops. I got to stop in. I got to find out what's happening.
Yeah.
When I hear that, that's my thing.
I hear you got like 20 minutes on doo-wop stuff. So.
Just roll. I just roll with it.
You know? Roll with it now?
Yeah.
You need any setups?
No, just you guys follow me.
All right.
All right. When I start to go into my doo-wop stuff, I bring up the Moon Glows, the Penguins. Stay with me on this.
Okay, very good.
Because that's that's my thing.
The chiffons.
We got
doo-wop?
we got a big comedy thing going. My show against your show, Hair on the Line.
Yeah,
I hear about this.
We're taking it so seriously that we spent absolutely no time on it today. So,
from what I understand, you're gonna have 3 bald guys on your show tomorrow.
Oh, is that what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Wait, they're shaving their heads?
They're gonna shave their heads.
Who?
Hawk, Than, and I think
you?
Danny. Yeah.
Hawk, Than, and Danny.
Yeah.
Shaving their heads. Now what?
Shaving their heads if they
now
lose.
You piqued our interest, Ron.
If Than gets shut down tonight at a secret location doing stand-up comedy against Harry T.
Harry T. from your show, Nathaniel from our show.
Yeah.
Both. It's so. Than, do you even have any worries about this tonight?
Not really.
No.
Unless Harry tries some dirty tactics.
He is going to try dirty tactics. He's picking the
knows.
judges.
Yeah.
You guys left the judges up to him.
How is he picking the judges?
I have no idea.
What's his criteria for a judge?
He's putting the whole thing together.
The only saving grace is he doesn't have any friends to pick from friends.
He's got a lot of family, though.
Yeah,
it's a fix.
Definitely.
He has a cell he could turn to.
No, there's no fix. I've just been getting comedians from the cellar, nobody that I know as
How would you get them?
I went by last night. Robert Kelly helped me a little bit to find some people. Sherrod Small, who I don't have any association with, will be there tomorrow.
We used to hang.
You and Sherrod?
No.
Who else is going to be a judge?
I'm still finding. I also have Robert. Robert said he might come in also to do it, and I'm still trying to find a third.
Yeah.
And they're going to decide who's funnier.
What is the reason behind this, Harry?
It's just, you know what? For some reason, the guys on their staff don't like me. I don't know why, and this is my one way to prove.
On whose staff?
Your staff. They don't like me for some reason. I don't know why.
For some reason?
I don't know
You're
why.
not a likable guy.
Yeah,
But
you
what
know
is it?
what?
You're-
I don't know completely.
You're just not likable. I don't know what
it's
it
just
is.
you're not likable.
I don't know why, though. It's not
I
like
don't
I go
either.
out of my way to piss people. I really try to stay in my own thing, but for some reason they don't like me, and this is how, there's
Harry, you told me yesterday you were thinking about making this loser leaves town. If you lose, you would walk out of XM Radio.
I was thinking about that, and I mean that's.
Hi, Fez.
That might have to be the way to go.
Why don't we?
Might have to be the
Why
way.
don't we like Harry? Everyone want to step up to the mic and try to figure this out for us? Because we really don't like him. He's
If
right.
Harry leaves, I feel like I've gotten my second golden ticket.
I don't know what it is, Harry.
By the way, Harry, also, I hear this come up every so often. The issue with my change on the desk,
Yeah.
I never accused you of stealing my change. I just said you're a lying sack of cunt, which means you were a liar. I never said you stole it. I said you probably did, but I never accused you outright of stealing the change from my
We
desk.
did.
You guys, oh, okay. As long as it was covered somewhere, that's what I was getting to. I was actually just going to.
And why were you
accuse
asking
him.
Ben to get the judges for this gig?
No, I was asking him for help because he had more connections, and I also didn't want to pick the judges and
Why
have
didn't you
it.
just go through his Rolodex? You've done that before. Just pick out
To
names.
be fair, to get a number that I'd already gotten.
Walk in, pick out names, throw your number around on matchbooks. Perhaps a judge will call you.
But we don't know why we don't like you. Trying
No.
to figure it out here live on the show.
You, I think you presume things.
I
too
don't
much,
really know why.
You have this presumption that you could, that like since you were here as an intern for our show, right?
Maybe it's
Then you went over to their show. It was almost as if you had this huge seniority over the whole place, that you had carte blanche or the all-access pass since you had worked in that office, worked in the studio, that once you joined up with them, that you could just, now I could say, hey, Ben's Rolodex, whatever, Anthony's computer, why not? This, that.
No, it wasn't an
anything.
issue.
This is
that
what
was-
happened. Ron and Fez are friends of the show. They go, guys, we need some help. Could you spare somebody? So obviously we don't want to wreck our show, so we picked the guy that.
So that's the way you helped
we
us.
picked the guy
Earl
that
and Harry.
was the least important to us. That's how it goes.
It's like
guys.
throwing me a soup bone.
Right.
The weakest link.
We're like Ron, Anthony, and I. Yes, we'll help you.
Were there any dead pets you didn't want anymore?
So that's how it goes.
Hey, I got a pissy mattress if you guys want to sleep on that until you get your own place.
I'll take it.
That's the reality of
Right.
things. We were gonna hurt our show to make your show better.
So I'm on the phone with Opie, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this kid Harry, he knows you. He's a go-getter. He's got things moving along."
Go-getter.
Earl is a whole new person. Which, by the way, Earl has blown up and shocked all of us.
Earl has changed
Yeah.
from the old Earl. I can't believe it. I listened to him talking on
Right.
mic, which something he didn't. It was 2 seconds, and then he was like, "Go fuck yourself," and he'd walk away. That was Earl's on mic at NEW, and now he's throwing in stuff. He knows.
Right.
He knows things.
Grabbing music while the show's going on.
Well, he's made your show a lot blacker than the
that's
the
true.
old days.
Oh my God!
Let's be honest here.
I was
He always
driving home the
dresses-
other day. I was hearing music. I don't know what the hell was happening.
Right.
I
It's
just tell you, it was some funkified music.
I'm expecting you guys to start growing out some afros.
It's just, it's a rump
what's going on
shaking
with
show.
that?
We were never a rump shaking show before, but now we are.
Earl always dresses like he's in the Rhythm Nation videos.
Right.
That's really
Earl, Bill, here's the thing with Earl. He dresses like there's something going on that the white people don't know about. Like there's an organization happening.
Society that he
Right.
belongs to. But no, I just like the color black every day.
I just have a feeling like within 6 months you're going to look out in the streets and there'll be millions of people dressed like Earl.
Dressed just like Earl.
When we got the guns up to our heads, we'll be going, "We know Earl! We know Earl!"
But he's doing great for you guys. So at this point, I wanted to say I told you so.
Very proud.
What
of
about
Earl.
Harry? You never told me you told me so about Harry.
Still batting .500. That's not bad. I mean, come
well,
on. I mean,
well, wait a minute. When we throw Bob Eatman in, you're batting less than 300.
yeah, but it's still 333. So,
Jeez, that's right.
You're still in the majors. You know what I mean? 333 is all right.
That's all-star.
That's all-star. That's all-star numbers there.
So
Ron.
what type of setting are we looking at for this?
It's going to be tonight at a location that we've tried to keep secret.
I understand.
He doesn't want anybody to know where they're at. Because he doesn't want anybody, as he calls them, the whack-bag assholes, those fucks from whack-bag, to show up and ruin the set.
Yeah, he really don't like
it. They don't like me, and they don't want to see me. They don't want to see me succeed for some reason. And,
much like the rest of Al Qaeda, it's all secret location.
Right. It's all got to be a secret.
We're calling tonight midnight at the Oasis.
All right, well.
But we're going, we're doing 2 sets, and we're going to bring them in tomorrow, and then everyone can hear, on air. Exactly.
Oh, this won't be
on air.
Will this be resolved though tonight? Like the judges will?
No, we're doing it tonight. We're bringing it tomorrow. It's going to happen all tomorrow.
Off air.
You're trying to say that we're playing these tapes on our show tomorrow?
No.
Are you videotaping this?
Or our show?
No, we're doing audio.
So this is going to be audio taped.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This is going to be audio taped, and then the audio tape is going to go before judges.
Yeah.
Why don't the judges watch your act?
Right. Why
There are
drag
some things
this
that
out?
can't be captured on audio tape.
Look, in radio, we're all about dragging shit out, but when it's not a good bit, you don't drag it out. You get it over with. This is a get it over with bit.
This is how they decide the spoken word Grammys.
Right. Behind the scenes.
Oh, last night's winners were.
Right. You'll find out who won as the credits of the Ron and Fez show are rolling tomorrow.
Now, are you a little nervous there, Harry? Because
No.
you have kind of a visual and audio-visual
No, I don't, actually. I've been doing stand-up. Like, that's just the myth you guys created. I did one-man show.
Now I'm a lion sack of cunt.
Right.
No.
Mythbusters.
It's just that I've been doing stand-up for 4 years. I did one-man show, and now I'm labeled like a
Don't call
performance
it a
artist.
one-man. Ooh, does that bother the piss out of me?
Yeah, it does.
I did a one-man show. No, it's not a one-man
It's
show.
comedy.
You
It's
have to
comedy.
have some type of career going before you can call it a one-man show.
Stand-up with slides.
Yeah, that's it.
Jimmy brought
stand
that.
up with a slide
Jimmy
projector.
brought that
Right.
to our show. People that hide behind spoken word and one-man shows.
One-man show.
Don't want to, throw themselves out there as far as comedy goes, and they don't want to be
Yeah.
judged on their comedy. Well, I wasn't that funny because it was a one-man show.
If you go to a one-man show and you leave, and did you laugh much? No, but it's okay, man, because like
it's
he
a
was
one-man
doing his
show.
own
It's
thing
right.
and
It's a little,
stuff.
because it's a
like-
little deeper than regular
Yeah, it's
comedy.
deeper. If you didn't laugh or anything, that's fine. But you should have been left enlightened a little. And
I saw his one-man show, and it was like somebody who watched Michael Moore and then told you the whole plot of the movie.
Really?
That's what it was. Michael Moore as told by Harry.
We got a representative from Whackbag.
Yeah.
Ben's Roy asked. Go ahead.
Hey, guys, even if we found out where Harry was going to be performing, we wouldn't even go, because the whackbaggers want to be entertained.
I'm going up, too, though.
Than is going. You will be entertained by Than.
Then you're hurting your career by being,
being dragged down here?
Oh,
You could only
Harry.
lose. That's the
I
problem.
did.
There's no winning here. What have you done? You've either beat Harry,
And
or you
maintain
won't,
the status quo.
right, or
That's
you're
it,
getting
right.
your head shaved.
You're very
Harry,
You're
you're unfunny, Harry. You're unfunny.
Well, you don't know that unless you go see him, right?
Well, from what I've heard and what I've heard of him on the radio, I mean, he's unfunny.
Is there some type of judging criteria the judges are going to be given that how this is going to be judged?
Just they're just going to go by who's the best stand-up.
Who's the best stand-up? But is
Yeah.
that based on the most laughs per minute, or is it going to be the material, how well it's put together? Even if it didn't get a laugh, it's clever.
all-encompassing.
All-encompassing.
Everything.
Is there going to be a hand over the head type of thing?
No, we're not doing the laugh-o-meter.
Now, you've been doing stand-up for 4 years
Yeah.
consistently, performing like...
In and out, but I mean, I've been doing it for...
In and out.
But
This is going to be the tail of the tape.
Yeah. Let's go to the tail of the tape.
You got it.
4 years you've been doing stand-up.
Yeah.
What's the biggest place you played?
Let's see. I've done stand-up New York a lot.
What's
I've
the
done-
biggest money you got?
I did like 50 for a road gig once. A friend of mine helped me out with that.
$50.
50.
4 years in the business, $50.
Do you have a pants joke?
What's the pants joke? I'd love to hear it.
I've done that one.
Come on.
I really don't know, because
Let me hear the pants joke.
I'm so out of
no.
this bit,
Well,
it's not
'cause-
even funny. I mean, we listened. We spent, 5 minutes on this, and then we just went, in the back room. You should know that, Nathaniel. That's why I'm surprised you're still involved.
Oh, crap.
Do you have a pants joke?
Yeah, no, I was
Let's
talking
do it
about,
right here, right now.
I was
Do
talking
your
about
bit.
losing weight and how...
No, do it as a joke.
I
bro.
am. I'm just, like,
That's how you
This
do
is
it?
his setup.
Well, it's
very natural. Look how
Yeah, I'm
natural it
trying to-
was. See, Opie, you didn't even realize.
I was talking about losing weight and how, you know, there's certain things you can do when you lose a little weight. Like, you can wear certain clothes. Like, I couldn't wear sweatpants, because if you're thin and you wear sweatpants, it always looks like you're playing some kind of sport. You know, but if you're fat and you wear sweatpants, it just looks like you gave up on pants. Not really an appealing look for anyone involved. So, yeah, that's the sweatpants joke.
See, now, did you learn something there?
Not yet.
You never fucking do that. You don't ever just do a bit like, okay, here we go.
Here it is.
Here comes
You asked
the joke.
for it.
It never fucking works.
Yeah, I know, but...
I told you that the last time.
I
you
know,
came
but
in
they
here and
keep
you
asking
fucking
for the
bombed on it.
joke.
You're not learning.
Nathaniel, you got a joke?
I do, but I don't think I'll do it right now. I'll save it for tonight.
Yeah, save it all up for tonight.
Yeah, they let him go with that.
But when I watched Seinfeld last night, that joke killed.
Oh,
when
I
George
heard-
did it.
I heard he was
When
ripping
George
off
did it.
Some Seinfeld.
Yeah, I mean, that was actually
'Cause
on last night.
What
I'm
bit did you
cracking
rip
up.
off? What bit did you rip off from Seinfeld?
Well, George was walking around in sweatpants.
Yeah.
And so Jerry's going, what are you doing? It looks like you've just given up on life.
You've given up,
Yeah.
right?
Because if
Yeah.
I'm going to steal, why not steal from the biggest comedian in the world?
Okay, seems like you did.
No, I didn't. I came up with it on my own.
All right, so what happens? So let's say Nathaniel wins. What happens?
I end up shaving my head, and Fez also has put his hair on the line as well.
Is that out of solidarity with him or confidence?
It was before I saw the one-man show.
Now,
Wait a minute.
he said, Nathaniel had given this offer, if he shaves his eyebrows too, Fez doesn't have to shave his head.
See,
That would be the stand-up
But
move.
see, wouldn't the bit be if he actually beats Nathaniel, then you would shave your head, Fez?
That sounds better.
Like, why would you...
Are you turning on me?
Oh, I turned on you weeks ago.
I think
like during the wiki meeting.
I think if he pulls this out and beats Nathaniel, then you shave your head. Why would you be on the same team as Harry?
Yeah.
It happened all so long ago. That's the problem.
I don't know what happened.
Let's say hi to John in Iowa. John, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, I don't think it's fair for Harry to shave his head.
Why?
Because he's just going to cover it with a towel, fucking Arab.
Yeah. Is Al Jazeera covering this event in their entertainment section? Does
Their
Al Jazeera
pay-per-view.
have an entertainment section?
Yeah, they do a little Hollywood or Bollywood type show. Bollywood Tonight.
Hollywood. All right, well, this is very exciting.
Yeah.
Watch him go up against the infidel.
I am psyched.
I'd like to thank Opie for removing what little enthusiasm I did have for this.
Oh.
Just because there's no point in me
It's
doing this.
your night, then.
It really is.
It really is. They
I
were calling
have,
me the Destroyer for nothing.
I have total
Do you have a
faith.
little
Thank you.
comedy nickname that you're going to be breaking out tonight?
The Punisher.
Like Punisher,
I'll work on
Destroyer.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got nothing off the top of my head.
Fan.
All right.
That's why I write the stuff ahead of time, so I can just do it.
Hey,
on the
there
side.
you go.
Yeah.
Now, your type of act, I know what are you, political?
No.
Your political humor?
No, I just talk about stuff, just everyday stuff.
Everyday stuff.
Yeah.
Clothing.
Like anything. Like clothing, a lot of clothing
Apparel.
material.
It's apparel, material. It's good
I
stuff.
go into my apparel material and then furniture. What next? Do you just go to departments and stores and figure out an act? Toys. How about them toys, people?
So
He's huge in haberdasheries.
Nice.
But if Harry wins, then you shave your head, Nathaniel?
That's correct.
And E-Rock? And
Wow.
Danny, too?
Wow.
A lot of pressure, no?
Yeah.
Look like Schindler's List here.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's gonna look like Schindler's List here.
I know.
That's the same as the act.
Pardon you.
So when do we get a winner? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
After the Ron and Fez
After
show?
the show, yeah. It'll all be settled off the air.
It'll be
All right.
settled on the Ron and
I
Fez show
think
tomorrow.
I think we're gonna know tomorrow who won based on
The
just
way
the
they
reaction,
feel?
how they feel. Yeah.
I don't know. These comics, no one's ever heard of them before. No one knows who they are.
Yeah.
And they're going to hold the fate of four heads in their hands.
Someone's asking who called who out.
I just got some sort of phone call at home. It certainly wasn't me calling anybody out.
It was me because
I think you were talking smack because other people were bashing
and
you.
that's really my only way.
You got no respect.
This is my only way to redeem myself and show these guys that I'm not,
Yeah, because even if you do win, it's all going to change for you. Everyone's going to love you. There'll be no more abuse. You'll be the funniest guy in the world.
And Harry, we just never got over the fact that you were requesting your own bit.
Yeah, that really
just
put
pants
you
out.
He requested pants bit.
he did a little thing for our show. It was good, but then he started requesting it from like a cubicle out there.
He went to a cubicle, instant feedback me under an assumed name, saying, "Why don't you play that bit?" And it was his bit.
And we never regrouped after that.
How cheesy!
It was always just a creepiness.
No comeback from that.
No,
there was a creepiness after that. We couldn't get over.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you figured one way, you handed them to us. So that's really, I guess it all worked out the best.
Ron and Fez are up next on 202. BillBurr.com. Thank you, Bill. Yeah. Heading off to Seattle with his luggage, and then he'll be back, I guess, Thursday? You don't even know.
I'll be back Thursday.
Your schedule's so messed up.
Yeah.
Fun.
BillBurr.com, Monster Comedy Event, or MySpace. You can check out all the 2,000 cities I'll be in the next 5 days.
All right, very good. All right, I guess that's it. Good luck,
Ron and Fez up
Thanks
next.
for not saying bro.
Good luck, man.
Good luck,
Stay tuned. I think you'll do just fine.
Thank you, sir.
Ron and Fez up next.